everyone, welcome to this stream on youtube.com/JohnnyKiodini. I'm Johnny Chiodini, that's me. And today we're playing Planet Zoo. Why? I just fancied I fancied something chill today, and something sort of managerial, and then I realised I've never played Planet Zoo. I've played the Zoo Tycoon that Frontier published ages ago. I streamed that before, and I played it with friends, and we were just cooperatively making a zoo. But this is like a step up. I believe it came out in 2019, which feels like 100 million years ago, for reasons we won't go into now. Let's instead dive straight into Planet Zoo. Although, riddle me this, right? If it's an entire planet that's a zoo, doesn't that just make it a planet again? Like, isn't it just sort of resetting? I don't really know. Invisible Goat says, "Oh my god, Zoo Tycoon was my entire childhood. Dang." Well, welcome aboard. Here we go. Unicloner says, "So will we get Moo Dang and a backup Pygmy Hippo named Two Dang?" I don't know if Pygmy Hippos come in DLC or not. I'll have to find out. Because I would love to get a Pygmy Hippo. They remind me of my dog Watson. I discovered last year when I went to London Zoo that one of the Pygmy Hippos they have there is called Thug. This is a great name. Right, anyway, before we jump into Planet Zoo, welcome to Planet Zoo. Thank you for joining us. You're just a few small steps away from experiencing the world of Planet Zoo. First, we'll create an avatar of yourself to represent your amazing creations among the Planet Zoo community. Make sure to create someone your friends will recognise. Here we go. Tired Undead says, just in case this is relevant information, while animals can break out of their enclosures in this game, they cannot eat guests. That's great. Phew. I'm very, very glad. Lisa Hunt says, what was the zoo game that Johnny streamed that allowed you to make a super unethical zoo? More unethical than usual zoos. I think it's called Let's Build a Zoo? I'm fairly sure. Anyway. Right, let's create my avatar. Avatar customization. Wow, okay. We'll go with a male body type. Well, I'm definitely not that skinny. We'll go for that. Although I'd like to think that I've got better posture than this. We'll go with this. Heads. Right, hang on. Tell you what, let's go facial hair first. Full beard. And then we'll track back to heads. Find some... Ooh. Hey, all of these are a little nightmarish, aren't they? Can we change the noses? No, okay. Let's go with this. Hair. Oh, hang on a minute. Yeah, skin pasty as you like. Hair color. It's not black, but it's a dark brown. Let's go with this. Done. Okay. Oh no! Echola Violette says, "Hey Johnny and Skelly pals, I just got let go from my job, but the timing is impeccable because now I can watch the stream while on my bus home." I'm so sorry you just got let go. That's absolute bullshit. Oh god, I look like Adam Buxton. We've got to fix the hair. Where's the... Oh, come on, don't tell me that you can only have long hair if it's a... Oh, no, I don't want to be a child. Well, I guess that's most like my hair. Oh, look like a centrist dad. Okay, that's fine. That's a terrible shirt. That's probably the most me. I don't wear shorts. I need black jeans. Okay, I'm hating this less. Oh wait, there's a black shirt. Could just wear a black t-shirt. Lucas says, "Wow, the options are limited in this. I was expecting a bit more. I guess it just doesn't really come into the game that much. Let's have that. That shirt's fine. Legs, there, hats. Ah, what is this bullshit? I'm not wearing an orangutan on my head. I have some self-respect. It'll be a tree frog, if anything. Or antlers. My favourite baseball team are the Seattle Mariners, and their mascot is the Mariner Moose. Why does it look like a duck-billed... It's a duck-billed platymoose? Is that what they're going for here? It looks terrible. Well, that's very David Lynch. I quite like the emu. I'm going to go for the emu. Got an emu on my noggin. There we go, that's me. Katrina Trigari is on a super chat saying, "Hello, Johnny and LSPs. Don't think I can hang around much, but want to share the payday spoils." Thank you very much, Katrina. A happy payday to you. I'm going to go for a pint after this stream because it's a nice day out, and I want to. Well, it'll be dark by the time I go for a pint. I guess I just want to go for a pint. But I'm going for a pint later, so that's very handy, thank you. Wraith Fines has done a super chat saying, "Morning, Johnny and Skellies. I wonder if this zoo will have termites. I have a pet termite named Clint. Clint eats wood." It's a pretty good name for a termite, let's face it. Right, here's me. I've got an emu on my head, but the colours are pretty well coordinated with my shirt, so that's what we're going for. Are you sure? Yes. Tony B says the best reason to go for a pint is because you want a pint. Yeah. Place your avatar HQ. The HQ is where other players will see your avatar and access any zoos or blueprints you have shared. Position your avatar anywhere on the globe. You can edit your avatar HQ position later. Well, I live... Click and drag to rotate the globe. I live in London. So we could put it there. Could put it in Italy because I am... I could put it in... Could put it in the North Pole. Stick it in the Northwest Passage. Let's put me in the Northwest Passage. There we go. Great. Career. First step. Should we do career? Progress through a career in zoo management? Oh, whoa! Have I got... I've got friends? Oh, Oak Tree. Okay. I had no idea so many people I know play this game. Who's this? That's Jono? I'm not sure who Jono is. Oh, well. Yes, let's do career, shall we? Stately homeschooling. Goodwin House. This is the tutorial. Look, it's a lion. Okay, great. Goodwin House. Renovated and renamed after its purchase by Bernard Goodwin in the 1980s, Goodwin House has since become one of the most respected zoos in the country. More recently, it has undergone a further renovation to update many of the habitats and facilities, but due to various issues... The work hasn't quite been completed, which is where you come in. Okay. I'm going to pop myself in the top corner until I see what the UI is doing. Blackout says Jono is going to be devastated to hear that. Yeah, whoops. Oh well. Okie dokie. Oh, righty, right. Okay. All righty, right. Where the fuck did that come from? Those words have never come out of my mouth before. How's the audio mix for you all? You should be able to hear a pretty banging track, to be honest with you. Trainer. Fully train a member of staff. Wow, got an achievement and I haven't done anything. Here we go then.
Ah, heyo at Hematu. Yeah. Oh, sorry about that. I have a habit of slipping back into the Planko language. It's good to finally meet you in person. I'm Bernard, although I insist you call me Bernie. The only person who calls me Bernard is my wife. And even then, only when I've tracked elephant dung into the carpet.
How many times have you done that, Bernie? That's not good.
As you know, I own several zoos.
Oh, you're that
but
Bernie
I
Goodwin,
always like
okay.
to show people the ropes here at my home. This is the first zoo I ever opened, and a source of great pride for me. And pride, thanks to a lion breeding program we ran in the 80s.
Good joke.
But we're in the middle of a big renovation.
That line's having a poop. There we go.
Where you come in. Sadly, our old contractor had to retire after developing a fur allergy. Poor devil kept sneezing his dentures into the lion habitat.
Oh, God.
So, it's up to you to finish everything
Okay.
off.
But first...
Don't worry, though. I'm not completely throwing you in at the deep end. My head keeper, Nancy Jones, will be lending a helping hand.
Okay.
Oh, she's a hard worker, and she'll expect you to be too. But I'm sure you'll get along like a house on fire, or even better, one that isn't on fire. Less shouting that way.
Good joke. I enjoyed that.
Hello there.
Fucking
From
hell.
That rosy, fresh face of yours, I'm guessing you're Bernie's new
Welsh
hire.
accent.
Good. Now, I hope you're ready to ditch your diploma because we're about to get really hands-on.
Nancy.
But before we begin the real work, how about we familiarize you with the zoo by learning how to fly around
Christ.
it and visiting some of our beautiful animals.
Okay.
We'll start by popping over and having a look-see at the grizzly bears in their habitat.
Okay. Great. Oh, shit. I just hit escape and got rid of that useful pop-up. Oh, well. Invisible Goats is on a super chat saying, they moved my final exam so I can't come to the Manchester Call of Cthulhu, so have monies. Viddy games. I'm sorry you can't make it, but the final exam is quite important. I'd rather you do that than come see Call of Cthulhu. Although I'm very excited for the tour. It's very surreal to be going on a tour, to be honest with you. But, if you're just catching up on this, I'm joining AEG and Calcium to do a Call of Cthulhu tour. We're going to be playing 5 live shows across 10 dates across the UK. It's very, very exciting. Josh Warrior added down a super chat saying, when do we start throwing visitors to the hippos? Not just yet. I need to learn how to fly around the park, which means having a look-see at the grizzly bears. Also, just for kicks, I've got a little counter here because we saw a lion having a shit, and I thought, why not? Let's count how many animals we see pooping today. 1. Right. So I'm guessing it's this lot. Or you can right-click and then... Hello, grizzly bears.
Did you know that grizzly bears, also known as Ursus arctos horribilis, can hibernate for up to 7 months a year? But then again, given the chance, I think a lot of people would do that too.
Yes, I would. This is Zachary, the grizzly bear.
Select one of the bears and you'll bring up its information.
We've got Zachary.
This is where you can find out all kinds of information about your animal.
Yeah.
The most important thing being its overall welfare.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
You'll learn more about animal welfare today as we go through your objectives.
Aw.
But for now, let's enjoy this magnificent animal. Why don't you select the camera at the bottom of its information panel?
Yeah, all right. But first, I'd just like to point out Zachary is a grizzly bear. A 5-star grizzly bear, is male. Currently isn't on contraceptives. You can apply contraceptives, but he's an 8.5-year-old adult male. His welfare's at 99%, which isn't too bad. His habitat's at 98%, so we're going to look to improve that. But he seems to be having a nice little wallow in the water there. It's just great to know that if we want to, we can we can give him contraceptives. As Blackout says, Zach is here to fuck. There we go. Arsma Bale is on a super chat saying, have you seen the newish book Searching for Franklin? That and Ice Ghosts are my favourite books I've read on Erebus and Terror, which I'm now fascinated by thanks to you. I haven't read that, but it's going straight on the list. Searching for Franklin book. I've read Erebus by Michael Palin, but not Ken McGugan? Ken McGugan's Searching for Franklin. Thank you very much for the recommendation. Right, let's click the animal camera, shall we? Hello.
See now, this is a fantastic way to get a close look at your animals. You can also get this view of an animal by simply double-clicking on it.
Right, okay.
Okay, when you're ready, let's pop over to the other side of the zoo and take a look at the lions. I've marked their location for you to find.
I thought Zachary was going to pinch one off there, but actually just sat down. That was lovely. You saw the water flying off him when he shook himself. Right. Right, thanks, Zachary. Can't wait to start renaming some animals. Up we go. And then let's just fly straight over here. I said let's fly straight over here. There we go. Oh, Christ. Oh, I'm bad at this, turns out. What the fuck? There we go.
Leo. All the West African lion to you and me. Lions are the most social of the big cats, and there can be as many as 40 lions in a pride.
Wow.
Although prides of that size are pretty rare.
Right.
As Bernie would say, those lions are awesome. Which is precisely why I handle the training instead.
Nancy.
Anyway, how about we get started on those objectives? Come on, let's head over to an empty habitat and see what needs doing there.
Okay. Is this the empty habitat? No. I can't see any fucking lions. I also don't know how to rotate the camera. And I'm trying all the tricks. I'm trying Q and E and R and T, and I don't know what that was. Shit. Multi-select tool? No. Oh, help. Yeah, great. Basics. Camera controls. Pan camera, zoom camera, rotate camera. I don't... Okay. Alright, so... Oh god, I've sped the game right up, haven't I? Oh, Jesus Christ. Whoops-a-daisy. There we go, that's how we rotate the camera. Hello, mate. Who are you? How do I just go to the normal view? I don't want the multi-select tool. I've really bollocks this up already, haven't I? Look at me. Okay, let's just go into and out of a menu. That's better. Amina! Just having a lovely sniff on a ham. This is great. Just sniffing that ham. Having a fucking great time. Oh, having a really good sniff. Having a little nibble. That's nice. Bit of Parma ham. Peace of Mind 123 is on a super chat saying, this looks like it will be a fun and chill stream to relax with while sick. Oh, no. We'll have to see if the game looks interesting. Looks like something I want to get for myself. Yeah, let's find out. I realise I'm playing quite slowly. Where's my quest log? I'm supposed to go to the empty enclosure, aren't I? Oh, here we go. There it is. Come on. Here we go. Now,
as you can see, it's a lovely space for animals.
It's all right.
But it's missing a certain something.
Animals.
Well, two somethings. Warthogs. So I'd like you to adopt a pair of them. To adopt animals, we need to open the animal market, which is in the animal trading section.
Okay. Animal trading section. I
There
fucking
we
love a
are,
Welsh
pair of
accent.
perfectly splendid warthogs for our zoo. Just click on them and select Adopt from the side menu.
Okay.
Normally the animal exchange would be full of animals, but I've emptied out the market while you learn how it works. The last thing I need is you accidentally ordering a dozen elephants.
Okay. But Nancy, what do you mean by you've emptied out the market? Have you killed a bunch of animals? Emptied out the market sounds really sinister. I'm just saying. Right, anyway, we're going to adopt... The male is 4.9 years old. And has 831 service medals. I don't know what that means. Oh, appeal. And takes 3 hours at 221 degrees. We're going to adopt you. Jore? Or Hore? Well, probably rename them. Waiting in Trade Centre. And Phaser is a 5.2-year-old female with the same appeal. There we go. Listing details source customs seizure. Someone was trying to smuggle her somewhere. PJ Buck has done a super chat saying super sticker of a dragon in a spaceship waving at the audience. I hope you're all well. Can I get a somewhat belated birthday shout out to my beloved twin, Marble Harbour? BNB, do crims, hap borth. Absolutely, yeah, Marble Harbour, happy birthday, belatedly. I'm sorry I missed it, but it's not my fault. That's on PJ Buck. I hope you had a lovely time, and I hope you're having a lovely day now. There we go. Right.
When you adopt an animal, it's automatically placed in the trade centre, where they're held until you're ready to move them into their habitat.
That's good.
Which, as it happens, you are.
Huh?
So how about you move them into their new home?
Okay, so that's the trade centre. Your stored animals. Okay. Send to zoo.
When you ask for an animal to be moved into a habitat, your caretakers will go to the trade centre, collect your animal, and deliver them to your selected habitat.
Great.
I've marked the trade centre's location, so let's go and watch the caretakers in action.
This is involved, isn't it? Where is the trade centre then? Ah, there it is. Whee! God, Nancy, you're so helpful. Why am I flying so slow? Oh, okay. You can use shift to sprint, it turns out.
Well, as you can see, those caretakers don't...
Whoa!
They'll move those animals to their destination as fast as possible. Of course, normally we'd have to place the animals into quarantine before moving them into a habitat. But I am assured by a person of good standing that these warthogs are in the very rudest of health. Right, let's get the warthog's habitat
Fucking hell, this guy's so
nice
strong.
and happy.
Wow.
You see, each animal in the zoo has an overall welfare statistic.
Yeah.
basically how happy they are.
Whoa!
That overall red
Hey!
characteristic is itself comprised of 4 different areas. Nutrition, social health, habitat, and enrichment. Luckily, if you select an animal, you'll bring up their animal welfare information panel, which we saw earlier, where you can see how they're doing. That way, you'll know exactly what areas need to be addressed. Don't worry if that's a lot to remember. You can always check the Zoopedia for more information.
So I've renamed
Let's
the
start
Warthog
by
Watson.
making sure we're taking care of the warthog's nutrition welfare. To do this, we'll need to place a food station and a drinking station. Now,
Okay.
each animal requires a different type of feeding station.
Okay.
And for the warthogs, it's a small feeding trough. So let's add one of those and a water bowl.
Food trough small. There we go. That's what we need. And then a water bowl. There we go. Jiva Thrai says, what accent is that? That is a lovely
Animals
Welsh
also
accent.
require stimulation to keep them happy.
Yeah.
Let's add a lovely mud bath for the warthogs
Hell
to
yes.
roll around in.
Roll around.
That bath will count towards their enrichment welfare, specifically their toy enrichment welfare.
Obstructed. There we fucking go.
Nice work. You've got a knack for this, I see. Now, our contractor had to leave in a hurry, so this place is in a feral state. Unfinished thingamajigs and whatsits all over the shop. But the first thing we need to finish is the ostrich habitat.
Okay.
It's over near the hippos.
Sure. But I'm going to rename the other warthog first. Oh, yeah! Look at Watson go! Screenshot that. Okay, nutrition. You hungry? Quantity. Oh, I need to... Right. Yes, thank you, keeper. Great. Food for the warthogs. Tremendous. Go on, Watson. Get your snout in there. Invisible Goat says, why can't all game tutorials have a lovely Welsh lady? I agree. Right, what do we want to call the male warthog? Don't say bacon or anything like that. We're being nice to all the animals today. Especially since one of them was a custom seizure. Call me Mug, says Mug, please. Yeah, sure, I'll call him Mug. Enjoyed that. Cool. Oh, and what are we calling Water 1? Oh, we can rename... Can we rename the... Water Bowl Large? Oh, no, you can't rename that. Because in the other zoo game I liked playing, you could... Wow! Someone's got the zoomies, and it's Mug. The other zoo game, you can rename absolutely fucking everything. So I would rename even the food bowls. But that's okay. Okay, well, the warthogs are pretty well set up. So now we need to finish the ostrich enclosure, which appears to be over here. Oh. Come on, down we go.
Oh, before we actually start building our ostrich habitat, let's pause the game. Just click the pause button in the bottom right corner.
Okay.
That's more like it. A quick break.
Oh.
Sometimes it's a good idea to pause the game whilst you're doing something which requires your concentration, because it'll stop the zoo spinning out of control while you're looking the other way.
Yeah.
Let's keep the game paused while we get this ostrich habitat built.
Okay.
Okay. Job number 1 here is to add a habitat gate before we complete the barrier. Every habitat needs a habitat gate. After all, how else would the keepers get in and out?
Well, exactly.
Just make sure it's hooked up to the path so the keepers can reach
Oh,
it.
don't worry, Nancy. I've played a Frontier game before. I know they fucking love paths. Habitat gate. Right. We'll just do that. Outside placement area. Fine. We'll just do that then.
Right. Let's complete the perimeter barrier so we can adopt us some ostriches. I've marked out an area for you to use, so I'd like you to finish off the perimeter using the brick barrier.
Okay. I've forgotten how we make it go curly. Okay, raise, lower. Oh, hang on. Rotate 90 degrees. Toggle advanced move. This isn't very curvy at all. Raise, lower. Cancel placement. Reset height, align to surface. Random rotation, reset rotation. Okay, how do I make... Oh! No! Wait, what the... It's a fun little... No, I don't want to move it. How do I make shorter? You know what? I don't think it matters. loads. Oh, wait, because... I was trying to follow this line. You can just... It's inelegant, but we're doing it. No. Yeah, fine, whatever. There we go.
Good work. Remember,
Perfect.
before you can place
Bottom
animals
right
in any
corner.
habitat,
Oh,
it
yeah.
has to have a full
Straight or
loop of
curved.
connected
There we
barrier.
go. Damn.
Now,
Thanks,
you've
everyone.
probably noticed that guests can't actually see into this habitat at the moment. At least not without a stepladder. But seeing as they're banned, I'd like you to select a piece of barrier and swap out the brick for a glass barrier, so the guests can see.
Glass barrier. Got it. We'll do that one. Should we do that one? Glass,
There we
yeah.
go. Adding in more windows gives guests even more opportunities to see the animals in a habitat. It's always best to make sure the guests can get a good view into a habitat from the path they're walking on.
Lovely.
Because it makes them happy.
Yeah.
And because this would be a pretty terrible zoo if they couldn't.
Yeah.
The last thing we need to do is to add a donation
What?
box. You see, when guests enjoy the view of an animal, they'll make a donation. Just
Okay.
make sure you put them in easy-to-reach places, like near a viewing point.
Got it.
Donation boxes are one of the main sources of income for the zoo, so make sure you remember them.
Oh, she's so stern. I love it. Right, we'll have one there.
Now, before we adopt our ostriches, you should click the play button. After all, if the game's paused, then so are our caretakers, which will make it a bit tricky for them to deliver the ostriches. Eh?
Yeah, you're not wrong, Nancy Jones. Oh, dear. I would like to put more windows in, but I guess this is just the tutorial, so I'll pipe down and unpause
By
time.
the way, as well as pausing the game, you can speed the game up by clicking on the fast forward button.
Yeah.
It'll run everything at 2 times and 5 times faster.
I don't want to.
It can be useful, especially if you're waiting for money to accumulate or for animals to be delivered to your habitat.
Okay.
Personally, I use it when I'm waiting for a brew to finish. All right, you've finished the habitat, so it's high time we adopted those ostriches, don't you think?
Yeah, I think so.
Let's get 4 of them in here.
4? Yeah, 4 fucking ostriches are we? Animal trading. Here we go. Here we go. All right. Wow. For some reason, this 11-year-old ostrich is just way more appealing than the others. I don't know why. But, oh god, I'm really having to move my face around the whole time, aren't I? Look, we've got Asabi here, who's 11 and a half. Let's pause the game. And is 1,246 appealing. And then Quaera, 1,181. Hawa is 1,181. Dada, 1,181. All ostriches are born equal, apart from Asabi, who's just fucking brilliant. And therefore is worth way more money. What I want to know is why Hawa is considerably cheaper than Quaera and Dada, even though they have the same appeal. And Hawa is like the in the middle of those ages. I just don't understand the ostrich economy in this game. Christine Goes Robert says that particular ostrich can fuck, is my guess. Okay. Is everyone alright? Okay. Alright. We're gonna, I mean, you know what? We're gonna adopt Howard second, so Howard doesn't feel left out. There we go. Oh, I wonder if it's a fertility. Is it a fertility thing? Oh, and longevity. Oh, Howard's the runt. Oh, Howard's my favourite. I'm going to favourite Howard. Did you hear the little kiss noise? Just kissed an ostrich. Beige Boy says ostrich. This is hard. Ostrichal down economics. It's great. Aww. Anyway, right. Open animal storage to place him in the zoo. Howard's going in first. Send you to the zoo first. Thank you. And then animal... We'll do the others now. Oh, Christ. Animal storage. They were all custom seizures. Look at that.
While we wait for them to be collected by the caretakers and brought to the
Whoa.
habitat, you should get it ready for them. Add a suitable feeding station, water station, and an appropriate food enrichment item. It's often best to place things like enrichments and feeding stations near to the habitat perimeter, so guests can get a really good view of the animals.
Okay. Right, enrichment, food and water. But first, Alison Vassabar has done an absolutely enormous super chat. Thank you very much, Alison. That is unbelievably kind of you. That's extremely generous. Thank you. It reads, "Hi Johnny, bit of a long message and from a while back, but in the Plague MD stream you asked if people could get gangrene from eating bread. The answer is yes. Ergo, or ergot, is a parasitic fungus that infects rye, wheat and barley, growing in the place of grain kernels. Certain ergot species can produce alkaloids that cause vasoconstriction if ingested. If high amounts are eaten as a result of contamination in flour, it causes ergotism." There's a third part to this message. This is the most educative super chat. Educational? Educational super chat I've ever had, I think. It's great. You can get gangrene from eating bread. I think I understand how. Waiting for the third part of the message, because gangrene is bad. The symptoms can go one of two ways: convulsive ergotism, which causes spasms and hallucinations, and gangrenous ergotism, in which the alkaloids cause severe vasoconstriction that gangrene sets in. Yes, it was the vasoconstriction that made me think about, that made me twig. Wow! Don't eat mouldy bread, turns out. Or fungusy bread. Don't eat parasitic fungusy bread, everyone. Wow! That's amazing. Thank you very much. How horrible. And Tiana's on a super chat saying, "Hi Johnny and lads, please. Just wondering if Solarpunk is on your radar. It's only a demo so far, but seems quite good. I'm off to VOD, but stay awesome." Solarpunk. There was a flyer for it in... There was a flyer for that in a game about digging a hole, which we streamed earlier this week. It must be by the same people. That's weird. So yes, it is now on my radar, but for very strange reasons. There we go. Right, okay. Sorry. Habitat. Ostriches. Slow feeder. Oh, ostriches need a slow feeder. So they don't eat too fast and get a sore tummy. Or we can just give them a food bowl large. Well, they need a water trough. Oops. Can we rotate? Can we rotate it? It seems like we can. Just not sure how. So we'll just put it there. We'll put the slow feeder there, so they have to eat loads. And we'll put a large food bowl there. Bronze objectives completed.
Good to see the ostriches have somewhere they can really stretch their legs.
Wait.
Did you know they can actually run at 43 miles per hour? Oh, heaven forbid they ever escape. The speed camera fines alone would bankrupt us.
We've unlocked a reward statue, Lion
Wow,
Bronze.
Bernie certainly seems impressed. Did he do his speed camera joke? Every time we get an ostrich. So, now we've made the ostriches' lives a bit better, let's do the same for the keepers, shall we?
No.
To
What?
make it easier for the keepers to feed the ostriches and hippos, we should build a new keeper hut. Keeper huts are where the keepers prepare the food for animals, so they should be placed near to the habitats to make sure the keepers don't waste their time walking when they should be looking after the animals.
Okay, sure. I mean, the way you said that, Nancy, it sounds like you don't think the zookeepers should be paid for the time they spend going between the exhibits, which is ridiculous, because when they're on the clock, they're on the clock. But just saying, Nancy. Right, let's wait till the ostriches turn up. If the keepers don't mind. I mean, I did keep the game paused for all of that time. Here they come, look! Absolutely legging it through the park. With an entire ostrich. In a crate. Go on. This must be what it's like to watch a marathon. We're at mile 14. Oh, I missed a super chat. Whoops. Did I? Don't think I did. Yes, I did. Marble Harbour has done a super chat saying, thank you for all the well wishes. Will you give a birthday shout out to my favourite twin PJ Buck too? Yes, Marble Harbour, I will. Hey PJ Buck, happy belated birthday. Sorry it's belated, but that's Marble Harbour's fault. I hope you had a great birthday. I hope you're having a lovely day now. Here's Howard. We're going to rename Howard Best Ostrich. There we go. This is Asabi. There we go. Here's Quiera. Nice. They're hungry and thirsty. Yeah, I would be too if I'd just been in a crate. But yes, a belated happy birthday to you, Marble Harbour. What the hell is this thing? Oh, it's a sprinkler. Okay, right, fine. Let's see. Build a keeper hut. Keeper huts are found in the facilities menu. Classic keeper hut small. Planet Zoo keeper hut small. Let's go with the classic.
You'll need to rotate the keeper hut to get it to connect up to the
I'd
park.
love to. How? More controls. Hold down Z. There we go. It's Z. Right, there we go. I know how much you love a path, Planet Zoo. Outside placement area. There we go. Look at that. Oh, God, it's beautiful.
This keeper hut only has space for one keeper, but the larger keeper hut can allow multiple keepers to prepare food at the same time.
Lovely.
Oh, but bear in mind that keeper huts and other staff facilities shouldn't be placed near to areas where there are lots of guests. Guests don't like seeing facility buildings, and it can affect their happiness. Negatively. In case that wasn't clear.
Why?
Something that all facilities, shops, and a whole host of other objects need is power. And that obviously includes your newly built keeper hut.
Yep.
So let's place a transformer next to it, shall we?
Let's do it. That was a Transformer joke I was trying to be Optimus Prime. Well, it sucks that the guests are like, fucking don't want to see a facilities building. I mean, I guess, like, if you're at the zoo and you're like, what's that? Oh, it's just a hut that we're not allowed in. It would make people feel sad. But still, come on. Zombie Doe says, I like seeing how things work. Solo says, to be honest, I love seeing how they make food and stuff at zoos. Yeah. Oh, well.
Now, the reason everything has gone blue is because you're using the power heat map.
Oh, look at that.
Allows you to see what is and what isn't powered in your zoo.
Yeah.
So once you've placed your transformer, you can click in the bottom left to turn the heat map off.
Okay, will do. Don't worry, Nancy. The good news is Transformers cover absolutely fucking loads.
Lovely work. Now the keepers can start using the hut to prepare food, and thanks to where you've put it, they won't need to walk very far to deliver it to
Great.
the ostriches and hippos.
Yeah, it makes you fucking happy, doesn't it, Nance?
Let's get on to your next objective then. Bengal tigers. We want to adopt some, but I'm afraid there's nothing ready for them yet. Head on over to the plot of land I've marked out. It's not too far away.
I'm just Nancy's
Righty,
puppet, aren't I?
The next job is to build a habitat from scratch.
Whoa!
And concrete and glass, I expect. So go ahead and build it. Just make
I
sure
like
the
Nancy.
habitat includes that big hole we've dug. Oh, and don't forget to add a habitat gate to the barrier.
Come on.
Oh, and make sure the guests will be able to see the
Yeah.
tigers.
What if we did it all out of glass? The whole thing. Hey, what if we did that? The whole thing. They're not going to know what fucking hit them. I mean, we probably don't need the back wall to be glass. We'll do concrete back here. That can be straight, that section. But look, if it's a point where people can look through it, they're going to love this. It's only an extra $1.50 per section or whatever, or... That one doesn't need to be curved. Let's make it a straight section. Oh, people are going to love this. Don't know if the lions are going to love it, but the people are going to be made up. Yeah! Look at that. Wow. Oh yeah, habitat gate. Shit. There you go.
Now, Bernie takes safety very seriously.
Ah, but he does.
So we should probably make sure those tigers can't jump out of their habitat, don't you think? The way we'll do it is by changing the height of the habitat's barrier.
Okay.
Okay then. You should start by double-clicking the habitat barrier,
Whoops.
which will take you into barrier editing
Shit.
mode.
How do I get rid of this thing?
Now, highlight the entire perimeter of the habitat. You can do that by clicking and dragging the barrier selection tool.
Hang on. Right. No, well now I'm just building bricks out of nowhere. Okay, hang on. What's the barrier selection tool? Height labels, sure. Okay, barriers. I don't want to be building with red brick right now. I want the habitat selection tool. Oh, I think I've done it. I've done it. Okay. Okay. We've managed to adjust. We've managed to get to a bit, like a thing. Oh, there we go. That's how we select. Okay, well that's fun.
Now you've got all of the perimeter selected, you can increase the height of it by clicking and dragging the barrier height tool upwards.
Okay.
You'll want to make sure it reaches a height of at least 3.7 meters.
4 meters it is. How do we do that? Where's the barrier height tool? I'm getting there. Drag this widget to change the height of the barrier. What widget? Oh, that widget. Couldn't see it before. Four meters.
Now that the habitat is in place, don't forget to put down a donation box near to your viewing areas.
Oh.
We need every dollar we can get. Especially as these tigers aren't exactly eating instant noodles for lunch.
They're making hand-pulled noodles. Donation box. We're gonna need more than fucking one. You can see everything around here. Oh god. Hang on. Outside placement area. Okay. One there.
Okay, that's the habitat boundary.
Just the one, is it?
The
Okay.
habitat gate's in place, and most importantly, the tigers won't be able to jump out of it anymore. I think it's time we adopted those tigers.
Yeah, probably. Let me place more donation boxes, please. We're gonna fucking need them. Okay, great. One sec. Hold on. Okay, right. What are we doing? Oh yeah, adopting and placing 2 Bengal tigers. Great. Looks like we need, not the Animalpedia, we need to go to Animal Trading. And then Animal Market. Balvan the Bengal tiger and Vansha the Bengal tiger. God, they're pricey. The female's over 12.5 grand. So you best believe we're renaming these ones. They're expensive. Well, hang on a minute. Okay. Send to zoo. Oh, and the other one. Send to zoo.
Whilst our trusty caretakers collect and deliver the tigers,
Yeah.
let's take a look at preparing the habitat for their arrival.
Why are we...
We'll start with the basics. Add a suitable feeding station for them.
With respect, Nancy, why did we order the keepers to fetch the tigers and put them in the enclosure if the enclosure's not ready? I mean, I've paused the game. Right, how do we get rid of this piece of wall? Because it's bothering me now. Delete. No. Christ. Okay, you know what? That's just going to live there now. Oh, wait. Hang on. That's a bulldoze tool. Wait, no, fucking hell. No, it's not what I wanted. Multi-selection. You know what? That's fine. They can just have a... You know what? Tigers love a brick pillar. Food tray down for the tigers. Food tray large. We're going to put it right next to the donation box.
This time, instead of adding a water bowl, let's try something different.
Okay.
Some animals need a pool in their habitat so they can go for a swim.
Yeah,
But they can also use it to drink from.
Yeah.
All you have to do is make sure the banks of the pool have a gentle
Oh,
slope
this.
so they can easily get a nice, refreshing drink.
Right, okay.
There's already a pool excavated, but you still need to fill it with water. You should do that by going into terrain and selecting the water tool.
I fucking love her. I fucking love her. Like, yeah, there's already a pool, but you need to fill it with water, mate. Come on.
Yes, that'll do nicely. Of course, just like the warthogs and ostriches, these tigers will also need some enrichment. Why don't you add some suitable toy and food enrichment items into their habitats?
Yeah, alright. That sounds nice. Let's see. Food and water, we've got that. Enrichment items. A frozen blood pumpkin. And a rubbing pad. Alright. I'm going to put a rubbing pad there. And we'll rotate this one so it's at a canted angle there. Just because they're right next to the donation boxes. And then hands up if you want a frozen blood pumpkin, everybody. Who doesn't? The Frozen Blood Pumpkins were my favourite band when I was a teen.
Okay, it's really starting to take shape. Now, the tigers will need a shelter in their habitat so they can hide from the guests, or more likely the bad weather. Although given that we're in England, you might want to think of that just as normal weather.
Well, why are you talking about dollars?
Go on, add a shelter
you
to
know
their
what, it's fine.
habitat. You can either build one from
Whoa.
various suitable bits and bobs, or if you like, just pop down the blueprint that I've already built for you.
Thanks, Nancy. You're great. There we go. Yeah, great. Nancy, I've done it. Nancy. Oh, I've got some visiting players, apparently. What? Is that a thing that can happen? Apparently. Nancy, I've placed the habitat thing. Why isn't she talking to me anymore? Here they come, look. Jesus, look out. There's a tiger in there. And we're going to rename them. Habitat 13. Yes, we can rename all of the habitats. Right, what are we calling this? Tiger habitat. We're calling it Stripes Aplenty. There we go. This is the kind of stream I needed today. Just slow nonsense. Adam says another custom seizure. Sheer contraband. Right, yeah, let's... Oh, no. Oh, we're not. No, we're happy with the way the thing is. Thank you. Were you a... You're hungry and thirsty, sure. Balvan, were you a custom seizure? You know what? We're going to... Yeah, sheer contraband is a funny name for a tiger. Switch says they call me Mr. Pig. Hello, Nice Switch. How are you doing? I hope you're well. Quick, Nice Switch. Name this second tiger for us, please. Oh, look! Having a lovely time, that tiger.
Oh, poor Dabs. I'm sure it can't have escaped your attention that the tigers look a bit miffed.
Yeah.
That's because they aren't too keen on the type of terrain in their habitat. Select a tiger and bring up its information panel.
Nancy, I swear to God.
Rightio. Click on the terrain tab. That way you can view the terrain information and see how they feel about the different types of terrain. That'll tell you what the tigers need more of or less of in this habitat.
Nice, which says, oh, that's Tonty Honk, the tiger. That's Tonty Honk. Nancy, if you knew the tigers were going to fucking hate it here, why didn't you speak up before? Look, there's fucking confetti in the air because we're so pleased that Tonty Honk the tiger has just turned up. And yeah, right, so they're hungry and they're thirsty, but that's fine. Look, there's a blood pumpkin there, there's a pool there. They're going to get fed, alright. Nice Rich says, Tonty honk do a kickflip. Right, so they don't like the terrain. Open the terrain
then.
tab.
Open the terrain editing tool, select painting, and give them some more soil.
Painting.
Yes, that should help with the habitat part of
They
their
want more
welfare.
soil, okay. Soil. We'll do heavy soil, shall we? Okay, they like the soil. There's too much long grass. Too much long grass, I say. God, they fucking love soil. I didn't know tigers love soil this much. Great, okay, so that's fine. But now there's not enough short grass. Picky motherfuckers.
Right then.
Yeah,
All
got it,
animals
nailed it.
need plants and trees from their own biome or continent.
Yeah.
You know, deserts, savannas, or Asia, Europe, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
It looks like these tigers need a few more plants in their habitat.
Oh.
To get a perfect fit, use plants from the rainforest and temperate biomes that are native to Asia. Although if you have to, you can get away with using just one or the other. The tigers will also want a certain amount of their habitat to be covered by those plants. To find out which plants to use and how many, select a tiger and go to the Environment tab.
Okay.
Now, as you
Yeah,
can
Environment
see, some of
tab.
the plants currently in the habitat aren't quite right for the tiger,
Yeah.
like the wattle bushes. You can remove them if you want.
What the fuck? Why didn't you say all of this before we brought the tigers
You
in?
need in the nature section, and you can use the filters to only show the types of plants you want to see.
And where are the wattle
in this case,
bushes?
that's plants from the rainforest
Yeah.
or temperate biomes.
Okay. Temperate. Tropical. Okay. So we want... Right, so we get a banana palm in. Will you like that? This is unbelievable. This is so involved. Okay. Use filters to get the correct biome. Alright. Holly tree, hawthorn bush. Would you fucking hell, it's massive. Would you like a hawthorn bush? Neo Hamilton has done a superb chat. Reads home from work, and I've got some time off, so I've got a long weekend, have some money for making it better. Thank you very much, Neo Hamilton. That's lovely of you. Right, the coverage requires more plant and tree coverage. Just stick some trees in. Right, it doesn't... Incompatible. Not from the same continent. Okay, how the fuck do we remove these then? Sorry. It's all good. I just feel like Nancy somewhat buried the lead here. Basics. Basic controls. More controls. Okay, yeah, sure. Placement controls. Raise lower. Angles. Yeah, okay. Basics. Path control. Remove. Delete. Build a zoo. Help. How'd you just fucking remove things? Does anybody know? Planet Zoo delete item. Little X's on the pictures of the plants. Is that it? Oh! Yeah, remove this plant species. Thank you. Right. Fuck off the wattle bushes. Absolutely no to buffalo grass. Who decided that white birch trees were going to be suitable for these tigers? Nancy did. Caribou moss can fuck off. Buffalo grass dry can get fucked. Big blue stem grass dry can go. Right. Okay. Now there's fuck all plants. But we've got... Okay. Biome. It's temperate. And we wanted rainforest, really. Oh, that's properties, literal properties. Okay. We'll do tropical and just see. We're just going to stick an acacia tree in and see if they like it. They fucking hate it. Not from the same continent as the animal. Okay. So we want filters, continent, Asia. Okay. Right. Do you want a holly tree? They love a holly tree. Look at that. Bang. Good lord. Okay, so now we've worked out how to remove the offensive plants. How do we get rid of this brick? Okay. Do you want some banana palms? Everyone loves a banana palm. Come on. Who doesn't, you know? Bracken? Do you want some bracken? Bit more bracken? Not really fussed about the bracken. What the fuck have I done there? Somehow, I've built bracken on top of the glass. I think it looks lovely, actually. I've built bracken on bracken there, but... yeah, this is nice. That's fun. That's fun, isn't it? Great, okay. Elephant ear plant large. Do you want one of those? Plant type and coverage is severely inappropriate for this animal. Okay. Bengal bamboo. Right, you'll bloody love this. Come on. Yeah, fucking... yeah, they love it. Okay, great. Bengal bamboo. Who knew? Bengal tigers. They just love Bengal bamboo. Fucking yes. There we go.
They say that good fences make good neighbors. I guess that's doubly true when one of the neighbors is a Bengal tiger. Still, those tigers look so happy that I doubt they'd leave, even if you did poke a hole in their fence. Oh, but for heaven's sake, don't test that theory.
Right. Let's head over to the Indian peafowls. I've been told that we need to improve their social welfare.
Sorry, that was deeply funny. Okay, scenario unlocked. The ape Rentis ship. Okay, scenario unlocked. Eye of the tiger. Reward statues. Brilliant. A Bornean orangutan. And a timber wolf. Great. Okay. Right. Cheers then, tigers. Have a nice time. Sorry about the bracken on top of your enclosure fence. Fucking weird. Okay, let's go to the Indian peafowls. Oh, look, they're in a maze.
Now then,
Their natural
just
habitat.
find one of the peafowls and select them to open their information panel. Then we can have a good gander at how they're doing.
No, it's...
Although technically, I suppose gandering would just be for
yes, I was about to make the same joke.
expand their social welfare, and we can get a bit more detail.
Okay. Well, first let's rename this peafowl. Let's call it Shrieks Mackenzie. Right. Social.
Now, they've clearly got plenty of space, and they're not stressed, but it looks like their social group isn't quite right.
Aw.
So let's find out more.
Too few adults
Click
and
on the social
juveniles.
tab at the top of their information panel to see what's wrong.
Open the social tab.
Right. As you can see, the peafowls need their population to be larger. To solve this little problem, you'll need to adopt 3 more female
Right,
peafowls.
okay.
Off you pop to the animal market then.
All right then. God, I love her. I'd die for Nancy, even though she's been really mean. Animal market, Indian peafowl. Whoa, hello. We like this one, don't we? Oh, is it? Yeah, it's another longevity thing. Kind of feel it's making me feel a little bit like a peafowl eugenicist. I'm not gonna lie. Adopt. 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 Send to zoo. Wow, that's not all of them though, is it? Animal storage. Okay. Send to zoo.
Good
Off we
work on
go.
those peafowls. I expect they'll be delivered soon. But sadly, it sounds like our snow leopard is a bit grumpy. Let's head over there and see what's wrong with her.
Alright. Okay, now it never rains but it pours. Ah, pause, because animals have those. Very good.
Just like people, animals can suffer from stress if things aren't quite right.
Huge if true.
You know, like when you see someone put in the milk before the tea bag. In the case of these snow leopards, they're a bit stressed by their lack of privacy.
Right.
You can lower their stress levels by swapping out the normal glass barrier by their cave for one-way glass.
Ooh.
It's not a cheap option, but I think they're worth the expense, don't you?
Yeah.
This will give the snow leopards somewhere to go when they want to get away from the prying eyes of the
That's
guests.
nice. Okay. But unfortunately, the kids are still going to bang on it, though. Last time I went to the zoo, I bollocked a kid for banging on the glass. Because that's just the sort of person I am now. PJ Buck says, can I kindly ask for a peafowl named PJ? Yeah, sure. I'll tell you what. We'll delay the happiness of the snow leopard for a bit. Here we go. Trisha? No, no. That's PJ. The Peajowl. Got it. There we go. Fucking hell, you can't just throw the peafowl on the floor, keeper lady. Elaine Greenfield. Brackets mean to peacocks. Alright. Indian peafowl. Where was the snow leopard again? There. Over there. Whee! Okay. Swap the glass barrier for one-way glass barriers. One-way glass.
Of course, when an animal isn't in its natural biome, it's probably going to be too hot or too cold.
Right.
Unsurprisingly for the snow leopards, it's too hot. Even with the terrible British weather, you should help cool it down by adding some coolers to their habitat. But let's start by opening up the temperature heat map and having a look-see at the temperature in the leopard's habitat.
Okay. This snow leopard has an incredible name. It's called Ulinyaganseg. I've butchered that, but it's a nice name. Let's see. Heat maps. Literal heat maps. Temperature heat map.
As you can see, we already have one cooler in there.
Oh, yeah?
Let's pop some more down and get as much of the habitat as chilly as we can.
Okay.
Luckily for us, this habitat already has power.
Yeah.
But you'll need to make sure of that in the future.
Don't worry, Nancy.
Just so you
I
know,
understand.
if any part of a habitat is powered, then the whole habitat will be powered.
Oh, okay. That's good. That's great, actually. Coolers. Cooler. Give him a cooler there. That seems alright, doesn't it? They working? How's that? Is that working? Oh, there we go, look. Getting nice and chilly. You happy? Animal is calm. Animal's just huffing cold air. Environment. You fucking hate these plants. Enrichment. Enrichment's fine. Stud book. Okay, great. Ooh, longevity's not great. Nancy, I did it. Nancy, what's next? Nancy? Do we need to make it even cooler? I think we do. Habitat. Cooler. Let's bung another cooler there. Outside placement area. Oh, I guess we won't then. Oh, it's very hot there.
You can find
Right, there we
heat maps
go.
for all sorts
There
of
we
helpful
go.
things, so do be sure to explore them and make good use of
I
them.
will. She's so stern.
It'll take a little while for the temperature
Oh, it's
to
legit
adjust
snow.
once you've added coolers or heaters. But now we've got the coolers in, we can address the leopard's terrain welfare.
Okay, great.
You see, what the leopards really want
Yeah,
is
yeah,
snow and
yeah. I
rock.
got you.
So let's make that
Snow and
happen.
rock. Okay, I've got you, Nancy. I'm picking up what you're putting down. They probably don't fucking love the train screaming past either. But you know, whatevs. Okay, environment. Plants in habitat. Fuck the bramble bush. Sack off the bracken. Fuck off that thing. Right, loves the plants in here now. Environment. Terrain. Okay, terrain. Needs less long grass. Has correct amount of rock. Needs more snow. Okay. So, terrain, painting options found under terrain, painting, snow! Fucking yes. I want it all snow.
Well then, all of that should give you a pretty good understanding of how to make animals happy. So I'd like you to go and check on all the other animals in the zoo and fix up any issues with their habitats.
All the other animals?
That'll increase the average welfare of the animals across the whole zoo.
Alright, mate.
And that average welfare is a very important statistic.
You know she fucking means it.
To see how all your animals are doing in the zoo, you should go into zoo management and then into the animals section.
Uh-oh. The animal welfare of Eliza, the West African lion, has attracted protesters. That's not good. Okay, find your animals here.
As you can see, this list shows
Shit.
the animals' overall welfare. So if something's amiss, then you can quickly pop over to them using the locate button.
I'll say something's amiss.
Right. I'm off for a cuppa while you make sure all the animals are well looked after.
Yeah, alright. Well, they're fucking not, though, are they? Look. They're bored. Okay. Animal welfare has attracted protesters. Oh, Jesus Christ. Eliza's welfare is 0. Why? Where is she? Oh, okay. You're a tiny baby. Okay. Social. Animal has severe social welfare issues. Critical area or crowding issues are present. I don't know how to fix this. Have you? Is it because you're stuck? Are you stuck? Move? Can I just plop you there? Is it? Were you just stuck? Probably wasn't that. Fucking wasn't all. Animals were protesting the fact that a lion was stuck behind a rock. Oh, I love it. Yeah, she's fine, look. Fine now. Okay, low welfare for the giant tortoises. Social group stress. Animal is distressed and trying to hide. Insufficient enrichment is being provided. Okay. It's got fuck all long grass. So it needs some of that. What a shit show this is. Long grass. Plenty of long grass, that's what you need. Tell you what else you need. Sand. You love sand. You also need soil, but you know. Okay, that's nice. Right, you like where you are. Hard shelter. Shelter space is critically insufficient to cover all animals. I don't know if anyone at the zoo's ever seen a fucking tortoise before. Shelter. Oh, look at all these. These are nice, aren't they? Oh, and some of them are metal basic shelter. What's a nice shelter for a tortoise? Do we not have a filter for, like, tortoises? Let's just put this... Well, fucking hell, that's enormous. We don't need that. Basic wooden shelter, 4x4x4. Right, should we do that? Hard... Oh, it needs more shelter. Okay, we want more shelter. Well, let's have another one of those, shall we? But make it look a bit different. Hmm? There we go. Right. Oh, what else is wrong with you? Enrichment. Enrichment materials. Okay. Okay. Where's the enrichment stuff again? No, not there. No, it's fine. Just close this panel. Adam says, a nice shelter for a tortoise. It's shell, I reckon. Yeah, fair point. Okay, we can rename Temperate Rock 05. Who wants a rock named after them in Planet Zoo? Any takers? Me, says Riley Marie. There you go. There you are, Riley. Riley Marie, type Temperate Rock 5. Okay. Right. Habitat. Enrichment items. What are tortoises like, eh? What do you like? What do you want? Food enrichment and toy enrichment. Okay. Dog ball? They don't want a frozen blood pumpkin. What do tortoises enjoy? Ooh, a herb scent marker. Melon feeder? That's DLC. A skittle? Would you like a skittle? They do not care for the skittle. Okay. Skittle. We'll get rid of that. Well, at least we got our money back. Underwater plant feeder? No. Would they like a tyre? We probably don't want a small animal climbing frame. Oh, you can filter by animal if that helps, lol. Thank you, Solo. Yeah, that is actually really useful. Yeah. There's giant tortoises, aren't they? Yeah. Sprinkler. Oh, they want a sprinkler? Oh, we're not sure about that, are we? Is that what you really want? Do you want a small ice ball? I'll just give you a small ball. How do we feel about that, tortoise? Where have you gone? Obvious giant tortoise. Fruit spike tree? Hell yeah. Bet you'd love that. Let's give you a couple of those. Dunk. Where have they gone? There you are. Hey. Oh, you're having a great time now. What's all this about? Yeah, brilliant. Cool. Okay, don't worry about it, everyone. We've solved the giant Galapagos tortoise problem. Angry Evie is on a super chat saying, "Hi Johnny and LSPs, just dropping a celebratory super chat because this weekend I go to pick up my approved fiancé visa and prepare to become wife. Could you name a nice animal Ian after future husband?" Yes. Let's make it a tortoise. Future husband Ian. It's the weirdest thing I've named a tortoise in a while. Yeah, huge congratulations, Angry Evie. Sounds like you're probably excited, Evie, right now. Etc, etc. Right, let's have a look at the animals again, shall we? How do we do that again? Zoopedia? No. Heat maps. God, the peafowls won't shut up, will they? I'm just going to pause for a sec. Zoopedia. Objectives. Oh, that's where my objectives are. That's good. Visiting player alert. Where was this before? Zoo finance management? No. Oh! There we go. Alright, who's having a shit time? The zebras and giraffes. Okay. Let's find out where you are. Where's the locate button? That's the locate button. Alright. Let's talk. Okay, your welfare is dog shit. It's the enrichment that's really the problem. Whoa, look at this. You need less soil. And you need a lot more grass. We'll start with that. How about you, giraffes? You're alright with how much grass there is, but you could really do with some more long grass. Okay, alright. I do everything around here myself. Long grass. And you've got way too much soil. Okay. Right. Gonna keep... There's still too much fucking soil. So we're gonna keep pushing the amount of long grass. And hope we can balance this out. Come on. Oh, shit. I've got rid of too much short grass. Hang on. Right, let's cross-reference this with the zebras. I love this game. I just like managing a zoo, you know? Okay, we need more short grass. And we still need less soil. Yeah, I got overzealous there. Short grass. Okay. Need some more short grass, please. God, we need quite a bit more short grass, but we still need less soil. Where's the other? Ah, there's more soil over here, look. Right. Absolutely fuck off the soil. Absolutely get more short grass in there. Come on, we're so close. But then we got to crop. Right, okay. So the zebras are happy with the terrain. Okay. How are the giraffes feeling now? They are happy with the terrain, are they? Yes. Okay. Boom. Nailed it. Mr. Brainley says, Nancy clearly didn't care about enrichment issues and just pushed it all on you. She wanted a cuppa. Oh, fucking... Who put Sudanese frankincense trees in with the giraffes? I ask you. We got to sort this out. We have to sort this out. Asia, Europe, and North America. Beech trees. Now we're getting... Fuck them. Fuck them all. Getting rid of these. Fucking... Right, yeah, look. Adequate coverage. We're still fine with the terrain. And it's only appropriate fucking trees. It's not that hard, Nancy. We still want enrichment. Okay. So we need food enrichment and toy enrichment for the giraffes and the zebras. And apart from that, they're having a fucking blast. Habitat. Enrichment items. We want these for... zebra. Well, hang on a minute. What's your actual job title? What kind of... Reticulated giraffe. Okay. Reticulated giraffe. Yeah, high grazer feeder. You'll bloody love that. And a rubbing pillar. Who doesn't love one of those? Okay, right. We've nailed that. Interspecies bonus is 20%. That's great. As for the zebras, they need more food enrichment as well. So, habitat, enrichment, food enrichment, not for a giraffe, please, but for a plains zebra. Plains zebra. Oh, hello. Probably going to be a small barrel feeder, isn't it? How are we doing now? Well, you'll probably want a hanging grazer feeder as well. Hey, yeah. You know what? Fuck it. You can have a grazing ball feeder as well. There we go. Ian Smith says, I normally would do a super chat, but money's very tight at the moment. Just want to say things have been very rough the last few weeks, and your vids have helped me sleep for about 70% of the time. Carry on rocking, and thank you for all you do. I'm very glad that I've been able to help you get to sleep, Ian. And absolutely no stress vis-a-vis super chat. It is never an expectation of mine at all. I'm just, very grateful for each one, but I'm not expecting of them, if that makes sense. I'm sorry things have been rough, and I hope they improve very, very soon. Adam says it's clearly not a plains zebra. It's covered in stripes. Yeah, when you're right, you're right. Okay, let's unpause the game.
Not bad at all. I think it's fair to say that you've passed the first part of your training with flying colours.
Nancy?
There's still lots more to learn, but we'll have to head to another one of Bernie's zoos for that.
Nancy?
If you want to grab your passport, we'll head off, shall we?
You calling it training? I feel like what I did just there is fix that entire problem for you.
Sounds like you got the whole zoo purring away nicely. Well, purring, grunting, screaming, booming.
Yeah.
All the appropriate noises. I guess I was right to hire you, huh?
Yes, but...
Don't tell her I told you, but Nancy wasn't sure you'd even last the morning.
Well, that's interesting, actually,
So,
but...
we're happy this is working out. And Nancy owes me a foxy coffee.
Yeah, about... Bernie, about Nancy.
As strange as it seems, considering we just met, when I look at you, I feel like you're the child I never
What
had.
the fuck?
After the one I did have, obviously.
Bernie?
But you see, zookeeping's not for my daughter. Don't get me wrong. Emma absolutely loves animals, but she set her sights somewhat higher. wants to save the entire planet.
Yeah, okay.
I'll just settle for saving a couple of species.
Bernie.
And maybe having a type of frog named after
We
me.
need to talk about Nancy, Bernie. Nancy's really not been running this place well. You've been enabling that. Okay, alright, you know what? It's fine. Goodwin House is fine. We should just fix the others. The Silver-Tongued Cynic has done a super chat saying, enrichment sounds like getting to watch Johnny Chiodini at work and not get in trouble. Enjoy a beverage and or dog treat on me. It's okay if you eat them, I promise. I probably won't eat the dog's treats, to be honest with you. She has a daily dental chew. They're called Whimsies. I'm not sponsored by them, but I wouldn't fucking hate it. Because they're really... Like, Watson absolutely loves them. They come in fun shapes. I did chew one once to see how hard they are, and it really gave me an appreciation for how strong Watson's jaws are. Because she just absolutely chews through them like they're nothing. It's like... the equivalent is like if I bit into like a Lion bar or a toffee crisp or something. She's just like... Rah, rah, rah. But yeah. Anyway, right. Return to menu. New zoo save. Goodwin House. No. LSP Zoo Planet. Save Zoo. Cat M says, I've had jobs like that where training is actually doing the job at a higher level than you're being paid at. Yeah. Okay. Alright, let's do the ape apprenticeship and sort out the shit show that is presumably the Madagascan Simian Conservation Project. Here it is, look. Difficulty medium. The Madagascan Simian Conservation Zoo is the culmination of Bernard Goodwin's work in the region, specialising in simian breed and release programs, as well as championing and highlighting the diverse species of apes and monkeys, but never one to be complacent. We sure about that? Bernard now wants to see what you can do in this most promising of locations. Beige Boy says, so it will be our circus, and it will be our monkeys. Yeah. I'm actually kind of enjoying this training, sort of the tutorial stuff. I don't want to go straight to building a zoo. Uh-oh. Is that what we're doing? No. Oh, it's nice.
Welcome to Madagascar.
Thank you.
It's quite the change of scenery from dreary old
I like
England.
England. Fuck you, Bernie. Well, I don't
Apart from the
actually.
weather, I suppose. They don't call these places rainforests for nothing.
Thanks, Bernie.
The zoo you'll be working in is an ape sanctuary, where we're doing vitally important conservation work. Not just for apes, but for all kinds of species. But apes, well, apes are some of the closest relatives to humans there are. And yet, the way the world treats them is like, well, very much like some of us treat our actual relatives. Anyway, that's why I'm determined that our operation here does some good. If we can all leave some part of the world in a better state than we found it, we'll have lived lives worth living.
Uh-huh.
And speaking of states, I have a horrible feeling I left the house in the right one. When I get back, I expect my life won't be worth living at all.
Bernie, you've got to stop making jokes at the expense of your wife.
Bit warm for my tastes, to be honest. Anyway, this is Bernie's primate sanctuary.
Yeah.
It's not just primates.
Oh, yeah?
We've got all sorts of animals.
Go on.
So why don't we go and have a look at some of them, eh?
Yeah?
We'll start by taking a look at the red-ruffed lemurs.
Yeah.
They're the ones that look like they should be in a Shakespeare play. Come on, let's head over to them.
All right, Nancy, you know I can't refuse you. Tony B says, never want to be complacent. Bernie is palming this place off on a trainee. Nice, which says, all right, Skellies, have any of these animals learned to Christ Air 180 yet? Not yet, but God willing. Okay, right. Let's sort out the Madagascan Simian Conservation Zoo. I can read real good. Excuse me. Oh, no. Ugh, pardon me. Peter Collington has done a super chat saying, hi Johnny, not caught you live for a few months due to time overseas, so please have a super chat. Hope 2025 is not being too mean so far. Pleased to report I'm doing much better lately. Good vibes to LSPs. Nice. No, I'm having a pretty decent 2025 so far. It's been very, very busy, but not in a bad way. And generally, it's off to a good start, which is pleasant. And Alan Smith has done a super chat saying 5 seconds after turning up, and this zoo somehow seems to have a more unethical premise than than the zoo tycoon parks I built as a young girl. 7-year-old me ran those places like Henry Wu from Jurassic Park. Oh dear, Dr. Wu, you cad. Right, it's 25 minutes past 5, and I need some more water. So let's have a little break, shall we? We're going to go for 5-minute break. Yeah, I'm just going to go get some water and probably have a wee. You didn't really need to know that. If you're not going anywhere, then here comes some smooth jazz and a picture of my dog. If you are going somewhere, have fun. See you in 5 minutes. It would help if the button works, wouldn't it? There we go. Hi everyone, welcome back to the stream on youtube.com/JohnnyKiodini. I'm Johnny Chiodini. Let's continue making a zoo. We need to look at the highlighted area. I can't really remember why. We could replay the dialogue apparently.
Red
Right, here we go.
ruffed lemurs
Oh,
are
yeah.
found in the rainforests of Massaoala. That's in northeast Madagascar. They can actually live anywhere from 15 up to 25 years.
Oh,
Fancy that, eh? Okay, when you're ready, let's go find our Bornean orangutans.
alright. Go find some orangutans. Also, sorry I'm eating, I'm very hungry. So I needed to eat something. So I'm going to have a bit of bread and cheese.
The Bornean orangutan is such a marvellous creature. They're always a big favourite at any zoo they feature in. And they're also the biggest tree-dwelling animal on the planet.
Are they?
Assuming you don't count any lions that got stuck up one.
Oh, Nancy, you
Well,
cad.
why don't you take a better look at them? Open up their information panel and go into the animal camera.
I just did.
Aren't they just incredible?
Yeah, they got massive faces.
When you're ready, let's go and have a look-see at some of our beautiful bonobos. They're quite the characters.
Nancy fucking loves a simian, doesn't she? A gung. That's what that orangutan's called. The Silver-tongued Cynic has done a super chat saying, "Awful news, my battery is dying. I must retreat to VOD Squad. Phone connected to that. Phone auto-corrected that to Vodka Squad. Perhaps later, it depends on work." I will see you in VOD, Silver-tongued Cynic. Cara Dennison asks, what kind of cheese? Cheddar. Bit of cheddar with a tomato and chili relish. Why has the orangutan frozen in place? There we go, it's fine. I got it from Agnes says, "Oh my god, I'm so late. Johnny is going to be furious, so sorry." Precisely when you mean to. Right, let's find some bonobos. There's one.
Dear, it looks like we've arrived just in time.
Shit!
One of the habitat's barriers has collapsed.
Well, let's pause the game, eh?
And wouldn't you know it, one of the bonobos has made a run for it. We'll need to catch them. But before we do, we should box up the other bonobos to stop them escaping too. Select the habitat boundary to bring up the habitat information panel.
Okay.
Good. Now open the Animals tab.
Yeah.
And click on Box All Animals to box up the remaining bonobos.
Where's box all animals? Box all animals.
Now, we'll need a vet to recapture that escaped bonobo. But it seems our last one left to do some research in the wild.
What?
Not an ideal situation.
Ah.
So, we'll need to hire a replacement sharpish. Go into the zoo section and then into the staff management area.
I'm sorry, Nancy. Are you telling me that a bonobo's escaped, but before we can put him back, we need to hire a vet? Like, we need to wait for job applications, have a first round interview. Wow, okay. Emma Benton says, "Hello, friends. Dropping in briefly to ask for good luck. I have a job interview in an hour, and I'm spiralling, lol." Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to pump my fist when you said you were spiralling. Hope the stream is good. Good luck, Emma, you've got this. Right, okay. So where's the zoo bit I need to get to? Box the animals in the habitat, yeah. Oh, open the zoo management, find the staff area.
You can find all of your staff in here, but there's no time to go looking at their particulars at the moment. Hire a vet.
Alright. Fucking hell. It seems like a very bad way to hire a vet. Vets. Staff.
Now, click on one of the paths to place the vet in your zoo. Great. Now let's deal with our escapee before they can cause too much havoc. Use the animal alert to jump to the escaped bonobo. And then click on the Call Vet button to call the vet over to capture it.
Oh, well, we placed the vet in a brilliant place.
Okay, that's the relief.
Right, let's watch this.
So while the vet deals with our bonobo
Fucking get him.
friend, let's go fix up their habitat.
Jesus!
They can't escape again.
Jesus!
Head back over there.
Holy shit! That was unbelievable! That was stone cold! Ooh. Nice Switch says, why is Stacey from Gavin and Stacey bullying you into staff increases? Because Nancy's terrible at her job, but she can palm off all of the work onto me because she's training me. Solo says 360 no scoped. If she fucking dropped that bonobo. Will says, hello, I hope you're having a nice time. I am. A good time, excuse me. I am, very much so. What's this? What are these? These are wood logs? Wait, what are these? We want them to match, don't we? Yeah, I'd like to place some wood logs, please. Or is this just a matter of repairing it? Locate the highlighted area.
As you can see, the barrier's collapsed.
Yeah.
Someone's taken their eye off the ball, obviously. Let's get this one
Oh, I
replaced.
wonder who that was then, Nancy.
Select the barrier and then we'll edit it. Delete the broken section of barrier and replace it with a brand spanking new one.
Spanking new one. Okay, this bit. How do we delete it? I'm not kidding, Nancy. I don't know how to delete this bit. Can we just replace it with the brand spanking new one? No. Right, yeah, this bit. Will says 50-mile-per-hour winds are not good for seeing how confident new flyers are. Jesus Christ, yeah. Will says I'm off to run a one-off 30-minute acro drill because we couldn't do any acrobatics or auditions, and you can see why this was an issue. Yeah. Aha! There we go. Got it.
Good. Now that we've done that,
Thanks, Solo.
we need to make sure to add climb-proof barriers to the top. That way the bonobos won't be able to climb out. Just make sure you've got the correct piece of barrier selected when you do that.
Did we not have...
Okay, so go into the options section and select which side the climb-proof barrier needs to go on. And don't get it wrong. We're more worried about bonobos climbing out than guests climbing in.
Wee. I can't believe... Well, if we hit left... Is that the right way? Is it the right side? No, it feels like that's the wrong side. It doesn't... It's not making it very obvious. Both! Fuck it. Did that work? Did it work? No.
Nicely done.
Okay.
And I think it's high time we unbox those bonobos, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, probs.
The poor mites will get sad
Oh.
to leave them in there for too long.
Okay.
Select the habitat barrier to bring up the habitat information panel again.
Yeah.
And then open the animals tab.
Yeah.
And finally, click on unbox all animals to let them out.
Where's unbox all
I
animals?
expect some of them are fair bursting
go.
for the toilet.
It's not that funny,
So,
Nancy.
it turns out that as well as the old vet leaving, the zoo's mechanics did too.
What?
We'll need to hire a couple of new ones so we can help stop any more breakouts. You see, mechanics do all sorts of helpful things around the zoo, but one of their most important jobs is taking care of the habitat barriers.
I bet.
Without mechanics around to repair them, the barriers will crack, crumble, and fall down. And before you know it, we'll be overrun with escaped animals. Go into the zoo section and then into the staff management area again.
Yeah.
Hire a mechanic and then click on a path to place them in the zoo. And then click on the path again to hire a second mechanic.
Brilliant.
As you can see, you don't have to go back into staff management if you're hiring lots of the same type of staff member. Oh, gosh, we have been busy, haven't we? Good work there. I'm off for a cuppa.
Oh.
I think Bernie wants a word with you.
Oh, making yourself scarce, are you, Nancy? Lewis, Nancy is decidedly not Scottish.
I hear you had a bit of an issue with an escape bonobo.
I had a fucking issue with it.
The
Fuck
thing
you,
is,
Bernie.
You dealt with it swiftly. And more importantly, without the animals stealing someone's clothes, putting them on, and then walking out of the front gate.
You see, another key responsibility for our vets is animal research. researching animals allows vets to unlock new enrichment items, additional information for our education resources, enhanced breeding programs, and improvements to food quality. The animals' food, not the vets. It'll take more than a research grant to improve the staff canteen.
Hey.
Anyway,
The writing
as
in
you
this
can
is
see,
great, in fairness.
research is a key part of running your zoo. In order for a vet to undertake research, they require a research centre. And once again, that's something that this zoo is missing.
Right, yeah.
So let's build one. I've marked out an area for you to put it.
All right, thanks, Nancy. Sorry about earlier. It's just that you sort of... you've let this place really slide, and then an animal escaped. I dealt with it, and then you let me take the fallout for it having happened in the first place. I don't... It's not that I don't blame you. I mean, I do. I just...
Now, you've probably noticed
Yeah.
that there's already a building where I want you to build the research
Yeah, there is, yeah.
centre. Don't worry. You see, the building that's currently there is actually a hollow shell.
Right.
So we're
Oh.
able to place our new building inside of it. If you select the research centre for placement and then hover over the shell, you'll see that it asks if you want to add the research centre to the existing building.
That's good. Yeah.
Okay, click to add it to the building. Oh, but that won't place it in just yet, though. First, we'll need to rotate our
Yeah,
research centre
yeah,
so it
probs.
automatically connects to the path when we place it.
Fuck's sake. Is that the way we want it to be? Obstructed. Nancy, I swear to fucking God, mate. Nancy, mate, come on, I swear to God. Yeah. Great, brilliant. I've built one up there now. There we go. Yeah, great.
Splendid work. Now that we have a brand spanking
Oh.
new research centre, we can give our vets something to do in there.
That's good.
Oh, by the way, it's
Oh,
worth
the
noting
path
that the
doesn't
vets
match.
will only do research when they're not required to do any other jobs.
Right.
That said, you can change what jobs a vet does via their information panel.
Yeah, yeah.
But let's not worry about that just now.
Okay.
So, let's get our vet researching ring-tailed lemurs. Go
Okay.
into the zoo section
Yeah.
and select vet research.
Sharon Trent. That's no name for a vet. Who wants to be the vet in the zoo, please? Well, you know what? And who wants to be a keeper? We'll rename everyone. EJ says me, please. Cara Dennison says me. Right, so we've got EJ the vet. Cara Dennison. Shit. Is a keeper. I can't see. Yes, I...
Here, you can see a list
What
of
the fuck?
all the animals present in your zoo, and also all the potential diseases that can occur.
I'm doing this in a first come,
Now,
first served
drag
basis,
and
everyone,
drop
so you
your
can probably
vet
stop
onto the
typing now.
ring-tailed lemur to start their research.
Oh, God. I wasn't listening at all. Oh, I've got 2 Cara Dennisons now, apparently. Eleanor Smith says, I can be trusted. Oh, for fuck's sake. What? Oh, God. Hang on. Sean the Redhead. Tim Whitehead. Eleanor Smith. Lizzie by design. Great surname. And Animos. There we go. Oh, and we got 2 mechanics. So, Micah. Oh, no, hang on. Brian. Oh, God, security guards. Sure. August Grubbs is a good name. Now. Wait, Eldritch. Blass. Uru Smith. Okay. Oh, God. Oh, well, we're doing it now. Alex Campbell. You're a vendor. Congratulations. Eto Urinka. Well, I really signed myself up for this, didn't I? Edgewood, Ling, Jeevith, Rye. You're all keepers in my heart. Artemobale. Spoon of Doom. Well, this is the rest of the stream now. I'm just slowly typing out names from chat, I'm afraid. Oh, Christ. Hang on. Spoon of Doom. Oh, yeah. Kane. Blackout said a Fear Keep with my name would set a bad example for the zoo's power grid. Ryder VFX. Ian Smith. Patrick Phelan says I cannot be trusted, I cannot be a keeper. Oliver said dress as an ape and hide in the enclosures for stealth reasons. Fair enough. Emmett the Owl. Christ. Toby Tobin says I want to be a Fossa keeper specifically. Gulpy Soda 2 worker is the best I can do for you, unfortunately. Ellie Keesing is being renamed. Kilroy Zoo says, can I be a monkey? No, but you can be a bonobo vendor. God, this is a lot, isn't it? Nicholas Grammer has done a super chat, so I'll do that. Nicholas says, small money today. My partner and I bought a house. Holy shit, amazing. They're expensive, it turns out. Much love to you and all the LSPs. You help relieve the stresses of life with your content. Well, hopefully your life is about to get much less stressful now. You're no longer in the process of buying a house, because that is a lot to deal with. Congratulations. I hope you are very happy in your new home. Oops, Apollo Puff. God. Oh, there's just... I can't do any more. I'm so sorry, everyone. I'm so sorry. That'll do it. I don't even remember what Nancy wants us to do. What does Nancy want? Oh, we've got to research something. View vet research. EJ needs to research the red ruff lemur. There we go. Get to work, EJ. My Hurricane says Johnny's devotion to their community is unparalleled. Oh, I'm not sure that's accurate, but thank you. Alright, there we go. Kilroy Zoo says, what if the bonobo vendor sells things to bonobos? I reckon that's probably what it is. Hippopotamus. Hello. You're fun. Look at you. Stomping about. I didn't know they made noises like that. They sound like Watson. Pooping. That's 2. I would have expected to have seen more animals pooping on this stream, I'll be honest. No, that's a male hippopotamus. Hang on, where's the other one? Is it a female? Yeah. Watson 2. Hey? Yeah, completely lost track of what Nancy wanted from us. Was it for the research to be complete? Why is it inefficient? We're researching things. The facility's got power. Vet research, right? What have I not done? View vet research. There we go, look, it's happening. Nancy? Begin researching ring-tailed lemur to level 5. Okay, view that research. I mean, EJ's fucking researching it. I don't see what's gone wrong. Does anyone know? Genuinely asking. Does anyone know if I've done this wrong? It appears to have no vets in it. Wrong lemur? Ring-tailed lemur! Wrong lemur. Oh, they're all the fucking same. Or maybe they aren't. I guess I've just learned. Right, yeah. I understand now. Okay. EJ, mate, I'm so sorry. Okay. Zoo, staff, EJ. Okay, how do I cancel this training? Fuck. Alex Campbell is on Super Chat saying, have some monies for playing one of my favourite games of all time. Be right back after do some in real life animal husbandry and feed the cat. You go for it. I'm sorry I'm playing this game so poorly. Right. Oh, you're doing a really good job, in fairness, EJ, researching the wrong lemur. And that's that's my fault, not yours. No vet assigned. Yeah, I'd love to assign a vet, though. Do we just have to wait? You know what? Let's let EJ finish that research. I'm in no rush. Don't know how long it takes. Ah, it seems to be going fine, look. I assume we just have to fill this. I hope. Eleanor Smith says Johnny has become Nancy. What the fuck? That's mean. Not that bad. Tammy Boy is down Super Chat saying, I went to London Zoo fairly recently for my nephew's birthday, and the pygmy hippo is done with visitors. Keeps walking behind and inside things to avoid cameras. Genuinely don't blame it. That sounds like Watson. She doesn't really like having a photo taken. I think because she's like, oh, you're just looking at your phone. You're not looking at me anymore. Oh, wait, hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. Oh, yeah, Mr. Brownie says fast forward to 5 times speed. That makes sense. Oh, we could just cancel it. Let's just cancel it. Yeah, research it, please. Yeah.
Actually, thinking about it, I'm not sure we've got any education boards or speakers by the lemur's habitat. Let's head over there.
Whose fucking fault is that, Nancy?
And learn all about the furry little delights.
Oh my god, Nancy. Spoon of Doom is on Super Chat saying, we're supposed to have a D&D session today, but a couple of hours ago everyone suddenly bailed, and now I'm bummed. Thanks for your alternative entertainment. I'm sorry, the session's not happening. I've had that before where I've been really, really excited for a role-playing session and then it doesn't happen. This is a shame. Yeah. Sorry about that. Hopefully it'll be rescheduled very soon. Right.
First off, let's pop down 2 education boards. Place them on the habitat barriers at a height that guests can see, or, if you like, pop them down on a stand.
Alright. Fancy. 2 education boards. Visual media. Memorial plaque. Sorry, 1 second. I need to send a photo of that to my friend. Okay. Educational boards. I don't need memorial plaques. Projection screen, no. Just a good old-fashioned printed board, please. Projection screen, fuck off with your... Habitat education board set? Habitat education board, great. Turn on align surface. Align to surface, great. Oh, Christ. Hang on. Right. There's one. And then we'll stick another one. There.
Okay, Now that they've been put into position, we have to tell them what animal to display information
Yeah, that
about.
makes sense.
Select one of the education boards to bring up its information panel.
Yeah, educational content. Ring-tailed
And
lemur.
from the drop-down list, select ring-tailed lemur. Although I'm sure that last part was obvious.
I'm way ahead of you, mate.
When you link an education board or a speaker to an animal, you need to make sure that said animal is close by. If it isn't, the guests will get confused and won't learn as much.
Right, yeah, that makes sense.
Okay, now that we've done the
Oh, I need
education
to put them
boards,
on
let's
there.
swap down a pair of speakers.
They're already legs.
Speakers play audio
Oh,
to the
well.
guests so they can learn while
Wow.
they look at the animals, instead of having to go through the laborious process of reading.
They're boring.
Oh, one thing to bear in mind is that it's important not to put the speakers too close together. If you do, the guests won't be able to understand what's being said.
Yeah, that makes sense. Educational speaker. Oh, it's a heat map thing, is it? Put one there. Put one
Now we
there.
simply need to link the speakers to the ring-tailed lemur.
Those as well?
Just like you did with the education
Jesus
boards.
Christ. Okay, well, where are the fucking speakers? Oh, there it is. Ring-tailed lemur. Seems like you can increase the range as well. Where's the other speakers? There's one. Educational speaker.
Fantastic.
Hang on, I placed
It's
a third
worth
one.
remembering that education boards and speakers both need power to work.
Right.
They won't do much good without
Oh
it.
no, probably won't.
Ooh, it looks as though our
Oh.
vet has completed their research on ring-tailed lemurs.
Nice one, EJ.
We'll need to
There
collect the
you are.
results. We can do that
Right.
by clicking on the notification or by going back into the vet research area.
Sure, okay. I've lost one of the speakers. I'm not sure where I put it. And I don't care anymore. So that was $100 well spent in this zoo. Amaya Hurricane says, please tell me someone watched Zabumafu, the ring-tailed lemur, as a child. I caught a couple of episodes of it once when I was in America. So yes. Well done, EJ.
Collect your research rewards.
Thank you.
Just so you know, vets will continue to research an animal even after successfully completing a research level.
Oh.
I suppose when you're in the zone, you're in the zone.
Wow. I'm sorry, Nancy, if the others don't
Well, now
sack
that
off
we've
work
enriched
at the
lives
earliest
of our
opportunity.
guests, let's enrich the lives of
Ring-tailed
our
lemurs. Got it.
Some animals, like lemurs, will have a climbing need.
Yeah.
That means they have a requirement for a certain amount of climbing space.
Mm-hmm.
And you can fulfill that requirement by building them a climbing frame.
Should we...
Let's find out how much more climbing space our lemur friends need.
Yeah,
shall
okay.
we?
Yeah, let's do that.
Select one of them and bring up their information panel.
Are you telling me that... Oh, look at that.
Next, click on the terrain tab.
Nancy, have you noticed that the welfare of this ring-tailed lemur, Hillary, our star ring-tailed lemur, is 43%? Insufficient area or crowding issues are present. You got fuck all enrichment, mate. You need some toys. I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed. And mad. Why can I hear someone playing a shit piano as well? Right, climbable things. Oh, it's toy enrichment you needed, sorry. You can have a small ball colourful. There we go, you like that, don't ya? And a rubber duck. Oh, I need to buy some DLC to put in a rubber duck. That's fine, I'll just give them a small ball. Okay, right, space, insufficient area, or crowding issues are present. Open the terrain tab.
Now,
Right.
as you can see, the lemurs need quite a lot more climbing space.
Yeah.
But as it happens, I've already got a climbing frame blueprint built for
Great,
you.
okay.
So you can either pop that down or
Motherfucker.
build one yourself from scratch.
Right, okay, well...
By the way, it's not always just climbing needs that you have to worry about.
No, I know.
Other animals might need a certain amount of water in their habitat so they can go for a swim.
And there's also
They certainly do keep us on our toes.
too much fucking sand in here as well, Nancy. Oh, they keep us on our toes. You don't give a shit, mate. Okay. Where was habitat icon? Yeah. Where's your climbing frame? Climbing frames are in here. Where's the blueprint? Lemur climbing frame, sure. That's more like it, look.
Oh, that's a great climbing frame for them. They're going to absolutely love it.
Fucking hell, Nancy.
Do you know what would make them even happier, though? nicer food. But that's true of all of us, though, isn't it?
Nancy!
You can unlock better quality food for animals through research. Luckily, we've already unlocked some for the lemurs.
Yeah.
So all that remains is to make sure they get served it from now on. Let's bring up the habitat information panel by selecting the lemur habitat.
Oh, Nancy. I tell you what would make these lemurs happier if I just stopped feeding them any old shit. Brilliant. Oops. Oh dear. Oh well. That's fine. Oh Christ. Oh. Cat M says beware the floating items. Yeah, sure enough, that climbing frame is they're gonna love it. Look, they're going up it, it's fine. Who's this? Sicky. Hello, mate. Ah, look at you. You're gorgeous. Oops. No, I wanted to go into the camera. And then... Yeah. Alright, mate. Up we go. Whoa! Having a right old time. Delightful. Okay. What were we doing? Something about the habitat or something. I've got to select the habitat boundary thing. Oh, the food. We're feeding them better. That's right.
Lovely.
Yeah, lovely.
Now select the animals tab.
Animals tab.
There we go. As you can see, we
Don't
can
talk
set
to me
the
like
food
that.
quality
There we
in here.
go.
Just click on the drop-down menu and select Grade 2 Food Quality.
Yeah.
Grade 2 Food Quality. My mouth's already watering.
Okay, that was funny.
So, a new climbing frame and better food. Oh, you've really spoilt those lemurs rotten.
Yeah.
Now, I think it's time we looked at one of the zoo's most important responsibilities. Releasing animals into the wild.
Okay. Yeah.
You see, when we feel an animal is ready, we can release
Fucking
them
hell.
into the wild. But what makes an animal a good candidate
Verona,
for
absolutely
release?
fucking...
Well, their age is an important factor.
Get it!
I mean, we can't release an animal that's a juvenile, just as we can't release one that's gotten too old.
Yeah.
They'll also need to be fertile. After all, the idea is to repopulate the wild. So the best candidates will have a high fertility gene.
Yeah.
And together, the age and fertility of a candidate will determine how many conservation credits will be rewarded when we release them.
And that's the most important
Now,
thing.
conservation
Oh, it's them
credits
playing the
are
piano
vitally
badly.
important.
Oh,
They're
that's
the
fine then.
lifeblood of your zoo, because earning them allows you to adopt even more animals. And what's more, the animals you can adopt will be of a higher quality. So, with that in mind, let's pop over to our orangutan habitat.
No. I'm watching a lemur play a keyboard. Eleanor Smith says we've got to send an animal out to fuck, and Blackout says Zach the bear has been training for this. Oh dear. Jack Thompson has done a super chat saying, hello Johnny and LSPs. I walked out of my job last week after years of being treated like an afterthought. Thank you for being an area of calm. Good for you, Jack. Honestly. Fucking... No one deserves to be treated like an afterthought, and especially not for years. So you're going to be better off. They're going to be worse off. I hope you go on to do something you absolutely love with people who are really bloody nice. So there you go. Sorry for yawning. Ba-ba-da-dum-dum. Bloom, bloom. Snorf Bass says, an infinite amount of lemurs with an infinite amount of keyboards will sooner or later play I Like to Move It, Move It. I'm not sure that's true. Anyway, we're renaming this lemur Elton John. There we go. Oh yeah, I forgot lemurs make that noise. It's a bit weird. Right, we're going to... Woo. Where are we off to? The orangutans, is it?
Okay, I'd like you to find Agung, the Bornean orangutan in the habitat, and select him.
Found
please.
him.
You can either click through each orangutan in turn, or select the habitat barrier, go to the animals tab in the habitat information panel, and find him in the animals list.
Yeah, or you can get it in one, mate. Oh, release Agung to the wild. He's a gong. Release him. He's got ages left in his lifespan. He couldn't be more fertile. his fertility gene is top class, and his conservation status is pretty great as well.
I know it's sad to see him go, but he'll be happy out in the wild.
Yeah.
And he's a wonderful candidate for release. Young, strong, and fertile. Excellent work there. You've definitely got potential, you know.
Oh, have I? Thank you, Nancy. Nice, which says, once I went to the zoo and an orangutan came right up to the window, opened her mouth and revealed 4 apples inside.
When you're learning about something as adorable as a ringtail.
That's so funny.
I imagine I'd have got much better grades at school if there'd been less algebra and more algebra. Tortoises.
Very well. I think about apple orangutan every day. It's been years. Yeah.
But now it's
God
time
damn.
to learn all about exhibit animals.
Exhibit animals,
Let's
eh?
build a brand new exhibit.
All right.
I've marked an area for our new exhibit. How about we head over there?
Yes, let's. Come on then, Nancy. There we go. Apple orangutan. What a champ. Oh, this is going to be a massive exhibit. Look at this.
Lovely. Now let's build a new exhibit in the gap that's been left. Just add it to the building like we did with the research centre earlier.
Christ.
Then pop it into the gap.
I didn't do it well before. Facilities. Exhibits are in here. Animal exhibits. Walkthrough exhibit. Small exhibit. Let's just building one of these, are we? Select group 30 to add to. There we go.
Perfect.
Great.
The next thing to do is adopt an exhibit animal to go in there.
Okay.
How about a Gila monster? Open up the exhibit trading
Oh, a
section
Gila
and adopt
monster. A, I like those animals. B, I did not know that's how you say it. Elizabeth G is on a super chat saying a little donation for the next Lemur recital. Ah, thank you. Yes, it will help us afford new batteries for the keyboard. Right, let's buy a Gila monster. Gila monster, Fargo. Listen here, Fargo. This animal is being adopted for cash. It cannot be released to the wild. Okay. Sure, why not? It's my show. I'll play what I want. Adopt. Source custom seizure. Yeah, classic.
Just as we do with habitat animals, we need to send the Gila monster to the exhibit.
Yeah.
Click
Boom.
on the exhibit to send it there.
Done.
When you send an animal to an exhibit, it'll automatically be given the correct setup.
Great.
But that doesn't mean it's completely ready
Of
for
course
them.
not.
So let's finish it off.
Of course.
We'll start by adding some enrichment items. Click on the exhibit to bring up its information panel.
Yeah. Welfare 2%.
Good.
Sounds like
Now
Nancy.
Click on the layout tab.
Right, the layout's dreadful. The temperature's all wrong. The humidity's fucking awful too.
Oh, well, it looks like we've only got the enrichment level 1 items unlocked at the moment. Never mind, let's turn on at least one of them for the Gila monster. As I'm sure you
Hiding
know
place
by
C,
now,
yeah.
you can unlock more enrichment levels by having one of your vets do some research.
EJ, you're going back to work.
Now we'll also need to set the temperature and humidity in the exhibit. These are vitally important for keeping our Gila monster happy and comfortable.
Yeah.
Click on the climate tab.
Right, so it needs to be
Here,
35
you
to
can see the
42.
Gila monster's desired temperature and humidity. You can change both of these by adjusting the dials below. Make sure it's going to be nice and cozy.
There we go. That's what it wants. Patrick Phelan is on Super Chat saying, no need for healer monsters. We need DPS monsters. Very good. That's very, very good. Patrick says the Super Chat was to make up for the terribleness of the pun. Joke's on you. I enjoyed it. Okay. Right, hang on a minute. But first, right, Zoo, EJ, we need you to research not this. Advanced research, research level. Vet research. Oh. What's this? Oh, there we go, there we go. No, I don't need you to research bird flu, actually. We're trying to keep things light. Okay, no, it doesn't look like there's just... Oh, let's research the Gila monster. Fun fact, breeding research educational bonus. Exhibit enrichment. Alright. Yeah, let's do it. Oh, you're still researching the ring-tailed lemur. I'm sorry, but no. It's going to have to be the Gila monster. There we go. Thanks, EJ. Should we have another one? I'm going to hire another vet in a minute. Might as well just make it fucking boiling. Okay, right. I hope the Gila monster's not there yet. Yep, no, apparently it's in there already. Having a shit time.
That's the ticket. And the last thing we need to look at is setting up the different windows. So click on the Windows tab.
Yeah.
You can edit and customize any of the windows on an exhibit. A window
Whoa!
can be closed and blank, or have a two-dimensional background, or even a three-dimensional background on it. Why don't you have a play around with the options?
Oh, okay.
There's also an exhibit education board. Pop them down near your exhibits to teach your guests about them.
Oh, let's have the 2D facade. It's really tacky. Education boards. Having a great time. 2 education boards is it we want? Education board. Memorial plaque is still so funny. Where have they gone again? Educational board? Educational board. That thing's massive. Jesus. The fuck? Educational board. Sure, we'll stick one there. That's so that's such a terrible place to have any of that.
Just like
yeah.
the education boards and speakers we put down for the ring-tailed lemurs.
Yeah. We've got to
you'll
tell
need
them.
link
Yeah, it's a
these
Gila
to the
monster.
Gila monster.
Yeah, don't worry, mate.
Go on.
All right.
Lovely stuff.
There we go.
Now our guests can learn all about our venomous friend here. Right, now, I've got a bit of a big job for you.
Oh, yeah?
I need you to increase the number of species in the zoo.
Of course. Yeah, all right.
You probably want to adopt both habitat and exhibit animals to do
Yeah,
so.
probably.
Which will mean building plenty of new habitats and exhibits for them.
Okay, that does actually sound
Come
like
on,
fun.
off you pop. I'll check in with you when you're almost done.
Okay, all right. Right, so we've got to get 3 more species in the zoo. 3 more species in the zoo. 3 more species in the zoo. Well, it looks like we've got room to just slap an exhibit one in here. I mean, that is a big thoroughfare. But you know what? I think I might do it anyway. Or... yeah, no, I will. Fuck it. I'm going to slap down an exhibit there. Habitat. No, not habitat. Barriers. Wow, easier said than done for me, isn't it? Exhibit trading. Exhibit. Oh, giant burrowing cockroaches. No, thank you. Okay, hold on. Nice, which says Nancy's giving you a big job, is it? Yeah, you know. Okay, habitat. Facilities? Facilities. It's facilities, then exhibits. Animal exhibits. Small one. Little one. Can't put it there. Not allowed. Is that because it's too high up? Okay, bullshit. Alright, fuck this. Let's just strike new ground. Oh, I don't want to build over there, though. Okay. Where's good? I'll be honest, Nancy, I don't really feel adequately prepared for this. You set me up to fail? It fucking feels like it. Hello, this looks like prime real estate for a large, I mean a medium, I mean a small, fine. We'll have a medium one wherever we fucking like. Bang, there. Okay. Right, Exhibit 6. Exhibit 6 is going to be a Goliath frog. Yes, please. Yeah. Oh, 25% longevity. I'd like a Goliath frog that's going to live forever, please. Oh, but a Kono is... no, we don't need to breed them. We're going to adopt that frog. Okay. So, it's waiting in the trade centre. That's good. What else do we want? Animal trading. No, animal market. Fucking hell, we can adopt loads of things. Okay. Oh, yeah. Hang on. Okay, hang on. Exhibit 6. Assign an animal to open this exhibit. Oh, I see. Okay, so we do need to put it in there. Okay. I got it. Animal storage. What? Oh, did we not? Did we not put... I guess we didn't actually... I thought we adopted that thing. Oh, we can adopt it for credits, this one. Send to zoo. Goliath frog. Delivery scheduled. Okay, alright. We're cooking with gas now. Or frogs. Shall we have... These, you're expensive, aren't you? Let's have this iguana that can't fuck but will live forever. There we go. Okay, right. Now we're still paused. Titan Uranus says... This is a super chat. This reminds me of this terrible... I'll start that again. Titan Uranus has done a super chat. Reads, this reminds me of this terrible zoo I went to where they only had a dog. It wasn't a very good zoo. Doesn't sound like a zoo at all. Okay, the humidity's great, but it's too hot in Lemur. We'll make it a nice 30 degrees, bang in the middle. Humidity is perfect. Okay. The exhibit, the layout's dog shit. Okay, alright. Layout. Oh god, enrichment level 3, not yet researched. Wow, this Goliath frog's just going to have to be miserable for a while. Okay. Oh, fuck it, let's hire another vet. Damned if a frog's going to be sad at my zoo. Hire a vet. Just the one. No? Okay. Right. I'm going to let you drop out the sky. There we go. And then... Right. Then... We're going to go to staff. We're going to rename the vet Yvette. Funny. Yvette's not that happy. Yvette's really not that happy. EJ's overworked. Okay. Vet research. Yvette, I want you to look into the frog. Oh no. Do I not even know how to research it? Oh, Goliath frog. There it is. Phew! Alright. Eldritch Blast has done a super chat saying there was a zoo in my mum's hometown which had a grizzly in an enclosure about the size of a big house and a prairie dog box that gave whack-a-mole. God. Okay, right. Bum. We're going to be able to enrich this habitat real soon. As for this one, the lesser Antillean iguana. Did we not already adjust this? No, we didn't, I guess. We need to make it about 30 degrees. And it needs to be about 55% humidity. That'll cheer you up, you mopey fucker. Hello. Oh, we've got so many enrichment levels for the iguana. There it is, look. Great. And how are you doing in general? Temperature and humidity are bad. Social health is perfect. Everything's good. If we just unpause the game, we'll see the iguana getting happier. There we go. Humidity's bang on. Welfare's skyrocketing. Temperatures. Yeah. Keeper cannot reach exhibit, possibly due to your work zone setup. Possibly. Oh, because this one isn't on the path. Are you shitting me? Okay, hold on. Construction. Architecture, lights, props, center... All. Where's path? Facilities? Paths. Come on, you love paths. You're a management game from Frontier Developments. Muriel Pronk says, does the vet have a research station? One researching vet per station. That's a good question. Hang on. Let me work out how to do paths first. Alex Hansen says, I don't like renaming characters. Well, I do. Staff paths. Oh! Fucking for a second there, it was gorgeous what it was trying to do. It just had a little extra bit. Can we just not just make it a path? That's what I wanted. And that bit's silly. Great. Okay. Right, you should be able to reach it now. Oh, possibly due to your work zone setup. Okay. Oh, it's a keeper problem. Okay. Zoo. Staff. No work zone. Animos, the keeper. How do I make a work zone? Work zones. Can I make this exhibit into a work zone? Like, can I... Work zones. Create new work zone. Aha! Look, work zones. Okay. Done it. Work zone 13. Fantastic. Which then means we can go to our staff. And a Nemos can go to work zone 13. Which sounds really dystopian, because it is. Got it. Phew. Alright. Okay, that's no longer a problem. How many more do we need? We need 2 more species in the zoo. Let's build something cool and nice. Animal trading. Let's see what animals we got. Bonobos, sure. Do we have mandrills? Don't think we got mandrills. I'm not getting any fucking chimps. I hate them. Sorry about it, but they are not. I don't like them. Do we have mandrills? We've got mandrills. Don't make me get fucking chimpanzees. So help me, I'll just... Oh, no, I'm not doing it. Not doing it. Not doing it. We're just going to get some burrowing cockroaches, I don't care. Alright, Unsteady Footing is on Super Chat saying, hello, VOD Squad for me, as off to D&D, but I'm dropping in to say this is my favourite game. I hope you enjoy. Looking forward to watching. I'm having a great time playing it. Genuinely am. And I'll be honest with you, Nancy and I have had our differences, but all in all, I do think her heart's in the right place. Could have a large exhibit. No, we're going to have another medium exhibit. Just there. And there's a really shit path between the two. And then we're going to do paths. Yep, lodge wood. I'm going to make it... Yeah, no, that was nice. I liked what you were doing. Come on. Yeah, that's good. Sure, that'll do. Because then we can stick another one in if we want. Okay. Exhibit 8. Oh, come on. Look at this fella. This giant tiger land snail. Yes, please. This one's a cracker. An absolute corking one. That one is going to keel over at any minute. Let's get this one. Let's adopt it. Send to zoo. In it goes. Okay. The exhibit. The layout is dog shit once again. The temperature and the humidity are all wrong. So the temperature needs to be lower. I'm really enjoying this now. 40 to 60%. The humidity. Looking after animals is nice. Do you want the rock pile, buddy? Okay. Alright. Then we unpause the game. Fast forward it. Yeah, watch the snail get happy. Fantastic. Alright, now let's do the same thing for this exhibit, but with a different animal. Buddy Wrongleg says, layout, dog shit. Humidity, wrong. Vibes, shambles. Okay, Goliath Frog was exciting. We've got the, I think it's got to be the giant burrowing cockroach. Let's just get a cheap one. Oh, that one's not going to live long. None of them are going to live long, Jesus. Well, at least that one can fuck. I'll get this one. Center zoo, in you get. Okay. Your temperature's all wrong. Currently you're cooking. Humidity is too high. Unpause the game so it gets happier about that. You don't like the layout, and who can blame you? I'll give you a wide hollow log about it. You happy now? Alright, never spent so much time trying to make sure a cockroach is happy. There we go. Oh, that's 11 species in the zoo. Guess we need one more. Oh no, that means we have to build something. Oh, does that mean that we have to have fucking chimpanzees? Shit. Has the cockroach definitely arrived? Yeah, it's in there somewhere. Okay, alright, fine. Okay, animal trading. Let's just see what we can get. We've got... In the zoo, we have got hippos, we've got iguanas, we've got mandrills, lemurs. I don't think we've got a choice other than to make chimps. Wait, have we got both types of lemur? I don't want chimpanzees. Yeah, we got both types. Okay, fine. Cat M says, wait, baboon? We don't have baboons. Can we get a baboon? I'd love a baboon. They're also scary, but less scary than chimps. I just find chimps really scary. I've seen documentaries about how like they'll capture and torture each other, and like they're just brutal. And there's something very human about that, and it just creeps me out a little bit. They're scary. Animal trading. Can we get a baboon? It's bonobo, mandrill. I'm not seeing baboons here. Okay. Shit. How many leaf bucks do we have? Oh, we got loads. Okay. Oh, you're... Okay, this one's pretty good. Yeah, we'll adopt you. Christ. Oh, God. Why are these chimps all crap? Well, that's a lemur. That's why that's not a good chimp. Okay, we'll get this one as well. That's a boy chimp. I'll probably need more chimps, but we'll find out. Okay. Track airlock. Oh, Jesus. Barriers. All. Small guest gate. Oh, God. Right. Chimp stuff. Wait, what kind are they again? Western chimpanzee, okay. Okay, fine. If it seems like I'm dawdling making this habitat, it's because I am. Okay, alright. You like climbing stuff, do you? Okay, that's fine. Okay. Let's do this. Let's go research. What are these barriers? What have we got here? For the red ruff lemurs and the mandrills. What have we got? Oh, this is all just glass. That's all. That's all glass, and then that's wood. And what they've done is they've dug down. Well, they haven't really dug down, but they've got these walkways. Okay, how do we make the walkways? Curses. Curses! Okay. Right. Now, paths. Fuck that bit off. Fuck that bit off. Fuck that bit off. What we're going to do... I said fuck that bit off. Thank you. Okay. Okay, barriers. This is... Right. Right. Let's go back to that enclosure. Is it glass on the top or is it glass all the way down? It's glass all the way down. Affording a great view of the chimps. Not the chimps, whatever that animal is. Okay, great. Fine. Guess we're fucking doing this. Right. Paths. Right. Queue, staff paths. How do you do raised paths? You know what? I've actually realised I don't care. Barriers. Thick glass. Not climbable. Watertight. We want it to be curved. Right, we're just going fucking bananas. The chimps are like that, etc, etc. I don't know how big their environment needs to be. It's probably massive. This feels fair. Right, and then we need wooden habitat gate. That just goes there. Then we need a path going all the way around. Malformed path part. Obstructed by water volume. Bollocks. Edit barrier. Wait. Edit barrier. Aha! Take that. Okay, back to the pathing tool. Terrain too uneven for placement. I don't even want these chimps. You know? Terrain. Terrain. Sculpting, disabled by scenario. Well, fuck me, I guess. Nah. It's not a good path, but it's a path. They want to see chimps that badly, they're going to have to risk a broken ankle. Oops, shit. Okay. Yeah. Shit. That's a terrible path. Come on. Yeah, brilliant. We've made some sort of pit lane. Yeah, loving that. Brilliant. I see everyone's... we're doing the monorail song in chat. I understand. I don't understand at all. Edit barrier! The whole thing needs to be... 11.5 meters tall. Probably doesn't. But I'm not taking any chances on account of these are chimpanzees. Okay, now habitat. Chimpanzees. They like a clambing frame. That's a lemur clambing frame. Small animal clambing frame. Medium brachiation frame. Small brachiation frame. Lemur clambing frame. Will they actually like that? I guess we'll find out, because they're going to get 2 of them. And one of them, both of them, will be floating. Yvette can't find an accessible research... Oh, building. Yes. The staff room is so far away. Okay. Yeah, we do need to make a research building for Yvette. Who is Yvette? Right, that's our other... That's the first vet microwave. What's this? That's a solar panel. Probably don't need a solar panel. Tell you what we'll do. It's facilities. I feel like we're motoring now. Star facilities. Research centre. Oh, I could have just built... Oh, I could have just done that. Oh well, now we don't have a solar panel. Terrain modification failed. Okay, well this has got to go somewhere. But the guests hate seeing it. That's the problem. Nice which says put a small coal mine where we had the solar panel. Oh, here's your office. There you go. Terrain modification failed. Is it because of the paths? It is, because of the fucking paths. God fucking damn it. Right, research centre small 3. It's inefficient, don't care. Right. There we go. Unpause the game. Yvette, where have you gone? I'm sorry, Yvette. Can I pick you up and move you? Now EJ can't find it either. Oh, and it's a facility is without power. The ATM's gone down. That doesn't feel like my problem. Facility is without power. The research centre is... Oh! It'll be because I deleted the solar panel. I understand. Okay, that's fine. Facilities. Utilities. Solar panel. Oh, that'll look nice in there, won't it? Terrain modification failed. I know there was one in there before. Yeah, probably need to rotate that so that it's not... So that it's facing the sun. You know what, I don't care. Terrain modification failed. Okay, fine. There we go. Obstructed terrain... There was one in there before. I don't understand what I've done wrong. Yeah, great, fine. Basically, nice switch. We did do that. We put in a coal plant where there was a solar panel. Great. Okay. Anyway, back to the chimps. Listen. I know I've been, for the last nearly 3 hours, giving out to Nancy about how she just shoves the animals in there and she then works out why they're unhappy and tries to make it better. But I'm making this chimp exhibit, and beyond climby things, I don't really feel like I know... I suppose food enrichment, yeah, they'll probably like that. A block of frozen fruit, they can have one of those. They can have a forage box. Actually, no. You know what, Nancy? You're still bad at your job. You can have a termite mound. Let's give them some toys. A bobbin drum. Mirror mobile. They can have a musical keyboard. And a They can't have a sprinkler, apparently. Well, they can. It's just the whole screen went red, and that was scary. And they can have a cardboard box. There we go. Actually, this is really easy. Forage... no, they do need water. They can have a large water bowl. And a water pipe. They probably don't need a water trough. An arboreal feeding platform, yeah. You can have one of them. Have two of them. Okay. I don't know. Right. So, hear me out. Dandy Deadpool suggests a small pond. Your wish is my command. Valid. Great. We've flooded the forage box. We'll move that, will we? They've got sort of a pool. I don't know what they need in terms of Titan Uranus' arboreal feeding platform on the ground. Yeah. Yeah, you heard. I don't know what they need in terms of vegetation, so we're just going to release the chimps into the enclosure, obviously, and see how it shakes out. I just want to... Oh, I could sell them. Let's send them to zoo. Right, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to have a look at their requirements, and I'm immediately going to pause the game. Just a casual reminder, everyone, my pronouns are they, them, not he, him. Thank you very much. I'm going to wait for the keepers to get here. It would help if I unpause the game. We're going to wait for the chimps to turn up. Oh, we just missed Christmas. Oh, yeah. Hurry up, keepers. It's almost like this is a massive zoo when you're having to run across it. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Alright.
My, you have been busy, haven't
Yes.
you? Splendid. But now that you've adopted all these lovely new species, we need to make sure they're nice and happy.
Yes.
So let's get the average welfare across the zoo nice and high, shall we? And by we, I mean
Once
you.
needs
Go on, get to it.
Did you hear that? And by me, I mean you. Fucking... It's all coming out now, isn't it? Okay. So, currently, there are no plants and no hard shelter, which is bad, I agree. So, hard shelter, okay, alright, we can do that at least. Habitat. Shelters? Jesus Christ. We can apparently build them a mansion. Suitable for a Western chimpanzee. That's enormous. There you go. We'll get to the social stuff soon, because not all the chimps are actually in. Plants. Plants. Okay, so we're going to go to plants. Nature. Biome. Tropical. Continent. Africa. Dynamic mossy rock. None of these are plants, you understand, but I just wanted them. Mangrove apple. Okay, that's 1% coverage. I just have to place 100 of these trees. Liana vines. Just a couple of them. Is that... no, that is just how that works. Okay, I'm not wild about the vines, I'll be perfectly honest with you. Okay, we don't like the baobab tree, so that's gone. Don't worry about it. Coconut palms. Everyone loves a coconut palm. Nice, which says let's confuse these chimps and put in some European rocks. They'll go fucking well, they'll go ape, won't they? They'll be absolutely livid. Lotus plants. Do we like those? I think I need to maybe... Do I need to unpause the game in order to get more information from the chimp? No. Okay. I'm just trying to work out... terrain. There we go. So it's happy with the terrain in general. All in all, this is a relatively happy chimp. Apart from the plants. Severely inappropriate plants. Got it. Okay. I'm just kind of throwing a bit of everything at this fucking guy. Wow, that's a big tree. Okay. We like that. We like that tree. We love that tree. Another banana palm. Bird's nest ferns. We don't hate those. Fuck it, let's put in a few more palms. Yeah, baby! Alright! We're making chimps happy, which wouldn't be my normal preference. I'm spending so much money on fucking plants for chimps, though. More custard apple trees. Mangroves? We love a mangrove. Okay, the coverage is still dog shit, apparently. You know what? We're just going to mangrove our way to success. There we go. And just like that, that's somewhere a chimp wants to live. Oh, wait. Mangroves can go in water. Blah, blah, blah. Right, fine. Great. No one's going to be able to see these chimps at all. But that's fine. Nice, which says it's like Palm Sunday in here. Fucking hell, Sarah. You know that I let most of your jokes slide. Like, I think you get an easier time of it than anyone else, but you have to admit that was fucking bad. Okay, now the chimp is only sad about the social group. Enrichment's fine. Terrain, environment. Social, here we go. Okay, so we need more. What was that last bit? Sorry, social. Unable to have mates as a beta animal. Lol. Too few adults and juveniles. Okay, we need more chimps. Power source inaccessible? Wow, what do you mean? What do you mean that's inaccessible? Nonsense. Oh, we're back to this, are we? Oh, God. Oh, I can't believe we're back to this. You know what? It was fine there. Look, it's floating in the air. That is perfectly accessible. Thank you very much. Well, I didn't hire levitating mechanics for nothing. Anyway, we need more chimps. Animal market. Well, there are no more chimps. We could have had a tapir! We could sell the chimps. It's only 10 minutes left in the stream. Okay. Oh, hello. Much worse. Much worse than the lemurs. Social still bad, okay. Can you set like an alert? Western chimpanzee. Set up alert. For when? Oh, they bloody love that. Oh, fuck, I didn't put any donation boxes out. You know what, I don't care. I'm starting to think that these walls are actually excessive in height. This isn't good. Okay. And somehow that power source is still inaccessible. Fuck's sake. Let's move it then. Da-da-da. Oh! Yeah! Fucking great. Access that. Right, apart from the chronic lack of chimps that I can acquire, zoo's going alright. What we got to do next? Increase the average habitat species overall welfare to 90%. Alright, which animals are unhappy? The bonobos. Oh! And whose fault is that? It's Nancy's. Let's sort out the bonobos and then we'll call an end to the stream. Okay, I'm going to pause it. What's wrong? Hard shelter. Christ alive. Bonobos like having fun too. Bonobo, bonobo, bonobo. Okay. Habitat bedding, extra large leaves. Lovely. Don't even think they needed that, but no, they need enrichment. They do need shelters. They need hard shelter. They need more hard shelter, apparently. What the fuck? Insufficient. I mean, the shelter should have gone up a little bit there. Right, we'll do the enrichment first. So, habitat, enrichment for bonobos. Block of frozen fruit. They'll love that. Still need to select a bonobo. Okay, more food enrichment, please. We'll give him a forage box. Absolutely loving it. And then some toys. Everyone loves a grab ball, whatever that is. We'll give them a musical keyboard so we can have a battle of the bands. We'll give them a block of ice. And a sprinkler. And a drum. Okay, they love it. They love it. Oh, great.
Lovely job
Yeah.
there. You should be proud of yourself.
I am.
Not only have you expanded the zoo and kept the animals as happy as Lanny, but you didn't bankrupt us in the process. Amazing.
Hooray! Okie dokie. And we don't need to deal with the chimps anymore because we've just solved the level
Well, you've certainly
for the
transformed
Madagascan Simian Conservation Project. And with that, I'm going to call an end to the stream. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here. We didn't even get out of the tutorial because it turns out Planet Zoo is quite an involved game. But also, I really like these games, so I'll probably stream this again. Because, I'll be honest with you, it's not like I have to give a big recap of previously on Planet Zoo and just be like, hello, anyone who's tuned in. I'm making a zoo. So yeah. Thank you so much for watching. Well, it's Thursday now, which means I'm done streaming for the week, but on Saturday you can find new episodes of Press Chiodini. We're going to be carrying on with Alien Isolation. Much to my dismay. I'm actually really, really enjoying it, but it is a scary game. And then next week I'll be back streaming. Usual bump. I have a Patreon. It's patreon.com/JohnnyChiodini. If you're willing and able to bung me a bit of money every month via that Patreon, it really does make a difference because it means I can keep doing this for a living and keep hopefully entertaining people with absolute stream of conscious nonsense. That's kind of it, really. Thank you again for watching. I hope you have a lovely day and a lovely weekend. And I will hopefully catch you soon. Yeah. Bye-bye. Oh, could you like the video? That would be nice. I'm terrible at asking for that. Thank you. Bye-bye, bye-bye, bye. Have a nice day. Bye.